As we fade into the scene, welcome back to Danganronpa, Goodbye Despair, in which case Chapter 4 just ended, and it was very, it was sad. It was a lot more sad than I thought it was going to be, because it was very confusing who did it, why they did it, but that got revealed, as it always does, and it was definitely kind of sad, because, yeah, if you haven't seen that episode, I'm trying to spoil it, go back and watch that episode. But as for this video, we're going to jump right into it. Chapter 5, you know, make sure to smash like, smash subscribe. It's actually also want to take a second to thank y'all, because the support on the videos, again, has been insane relative to what videos usually do on this channel. I mean, we might even hit 400 subs before the end of at least playing all the Danganronpa games, which to me is insane. It's not really about, like, the numbers. I didn't play this game thinking we would get anywhere when it comes to that, but I just wanted to acknowledge that there's people that have showed up. They're new. Thank you for also not also being new, but staying, and all the likes and stuff, too. So if you smash likes, what can we get? Oh, should I do one of those, and can we get 15 likes on this video? Or I don't know. But anyways, yeah, thank you. And we're just gonna, geez, after being released from the funhouse, we went back to living in our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with all of us gathering at the restaurant. You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here than when we were at the beginning.
Stupid fool!
Woo! Hello, we just started. What?
Oh my!
Did you hear something?
Hey!
It's Nekomaru. That was Coach Nekomaru's voice, was it?
Huh?
What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
Oh, what did you do, huh?
I'll beat you up!
What are you laughing about? I'll beat the crap out of you if you go around grossing me out like that. That's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
More importantly, I'm starting to get tired of the seasonings in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Terra was. Don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk to you about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
This took me all night to make it. It's like a little mini Mekamaru.
My!
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
No doll! I'm Mini Maru!
Mini Maru? Mini Maru? Took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Well, some quality, right? Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, the toy, but isn't it freaking adorable?
You serious? Thanks.
It's so cute. Thanks, I'll keep it.
Well.
Never said anything about giving it away.
I'll beat you up!
Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right?
Whoa.
That's a bully's logic.
Man.
It doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyways. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again,
Engines revving.
I guess we gotta figure out too. I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away. Gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Of course. In the end, Gundam told us never to give up on life. So I'll never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
Let me give my little pep talk.
Oh my!
Did you say something? Oh no. The one time he actually said something pretty cool too.
Are you kidding me?
I was up all night memorizing that speech. Oh, okay.
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Mini Maru!
Man.
I'm only half as happy to be thanked by you.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
You serious?
That's amazing.
Of course.
Of course, I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Kane looks really happy.
Hey, hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. You don't have to worry about that guy. He goes solo all the freaking time.
Well.
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he's always been a little dangerous, but now he's crossed the line, you know?
Hey, hey.
There's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still.
But even if we do avoid him, what are we gonna do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he really figure something out that we're not aware of?
Now.
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us what all that was about? Huh? That? You know, that what Nagito said during the trial. Still don't realize it yet? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? I forgot. Except Hajime, of course. I almost said Najime. Almost fused their names. Oh, no.
Hey, bastard.
What do you mean by except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you, well, apparently I was never a part of Hope Speak Academy's primary department. I'm a reserve corps student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. No one's really a normal person. Even I'm the ultimate Knuckles A-rank master in Sonic Adventure 2 battle. Specifically. Very specific talent. but it comes in handy when that game comes under the spotlight. The Knuckles levels, blah, 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 blah. Well, watch me just A-rank them real quick. Here we go. Cool. Is that all? What? That's it? Dude, don't even scare me like that. That's not something I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I thought I just forgot. I thought I got to Hosting Academy because I had talent all along. But my whole life, I just wanted to feel confident about myself, and I thought getting the Hosting Academy meant I finally become someone I could be proud of, not some backup student.
Right?
Sure, Pajime, it doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course.
She's right, no matter what you are a friend. You know, there's a saying in Japan,
Listen.
fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey.
You're saying that all wrong. So everyone was here. It was a real close battle.
I am sorry.
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. It doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. That was weird. Maybe you can't see me?
Huh?
Like, you're covered in blood. Oh, you saw me? Yes, that's right. The Mono Beast this time was very strong. Gross, don't get close to me. Get out of here. No gratitude? I'm being treated like filth.
Hey.
Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. Yes, I'm ashamed of myself. Wipe. There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again, after a fierce battle that's never been seen in the history, I finally succeeded in conquering the last Mono Beast. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. I see. What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu from all you can eat restaurant. Don't tell me. This again? You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island, why bother going to the new island? Well, it's true that I don't really expect much, but who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go.
So,
Assuming we were thinking about running away, it was a mistake.
show you my
Because if we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush anyone who puts us through this crap in one blow. Fight? Seriously, that fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know?
What are you saying?
Did you forget what you said earlier?
Hey.
I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that.
settle down.
Settle down. If you have the power to fight amongst yourselves, then direct that power toward our enemy.
Alright.
Now then, let's go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now is not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil. Alright, I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way into that new island.
Starting to get
Future
pumped
Foundation,
up.
Monokuma, Monami, I'll crush them all at once. Even me? You guys seem reliable. You don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know? You're right.
Leave it to me.
Then I gotta do my best too. Alright, new island. As we left the restaurant, our expressions on our faces were clearly different than they were before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking toward the last island. But the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department. Hajime, look at it like this. If it's the reserve department, it's still the reserve department of Hope's Peak Academy. It's not the reserve department of, like, Despair's Valley Academy down the street or something like that, right? It's still Hope's Peak. You still got in, alright? That's all that matters. You're still in the club. You're not in the VIP section, but you're still in the club, which is where a lot of people wanted to be anyways. You could be on the outside looking in. And that filled me with this strange uncomfortable feeling like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused on moving forward. Oh, that's not good. Smile at hope in the name of despair. Daily life. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Sojiro. With the Mono Beast gone, we crossed the 5th bridge and arrived at the final island. Oh, I should have saved that who boy. This is more of an appropriate time for a who boy. Enormous buildings towered everywhere, as if the entire island were one gigantic city. It felt very sci-fi, as though this island was a snapshot of an urban metropolis from the near future.
I guess it has an ambiance befitting of a final island.
It really does, especially because it's monochrome. It's very white and black, and you have a Monokuma head over there. Right, if it was like pink and turquoise, it might be different, but dang. Dang. Spank me. What is he doing? You little Unis Honest? Unis Honest. Oh, okay, cool. I wonder if anyone watching this would even get that reference. Vendor Street. Keep an eye out for Monokumas. I guess once we miss them, they're gone forever. Wait, can I not? Yeah, you're clearly right there in front of my face eating.
No.
Yeah. 400? Oh, we gotta go spin those. I'm definitely gonna spin those. And I'm gonna cut it out the episode, obviously, because obviously it'd just be too long. Ooh, I was wondering who was lured here by the smell. I expected Akane though, not you. I was lured by the smell. I wasn't lured by the smell of anything.
Anyway.
This street is full of food vendors, but as you can see, there's no customers or staff. Only the food is here. Delicious. A normal street like this would be bustling with activity, but there's no one here. It's actually pretty creepy to think about. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, we know this island's uninhabited for the most part, so I mean, like... the Monokuma-looking death egg factory. Okay, you look like you might progress the plot, so I'm gonna look at other stuff first. Oh, that's a whole entire... Oh, that's 2 tanks. Military base? Oh, yeah, we're checking this out. Oh, we're checking this out. Dang. That thing over there. It's a tank? Is this real? Not just that, there's a lot of other stuff here that looks really dangerous. Alright, Monokuma. Yep, I knew it, you little punk bear. Punk buddy bear boy. I've never got that right whole play long. It's always been something different. Alright, Sonia. What do you have for us? This appears to be the military base. Is that so? Despite the fact that this island is quite small, the military technology here seems to be rather extensive. These might prove useful when the time comes to combat the Future Foundation. Useful? There's no way we'd be able to operate stuff like tanks and heavy weapons. Really? Not with that attitude, Hajime. In my country, even a child in grade school can operate a tank, no problem. No problem? No problemo. Of course, in modern warfare is a required class in all of our grade schools. Oh, Modern Warfare 2? Yo, Rust, Terminal, let's go. No Russian. An obsession with anime, and now this. Sonia's country never ceases to baffle me. However, the weapons are only weapons where humans start to use them. Oh, weapons are only weapons when humans start to use them. If no one uses them, they're nothing more than mere scrap metal. You're right, unfortunately the stuff in the base probably won't be useful to us.
Please wait.
No, that is wrong. Huh? Well, I've discovered a puzzling document in the tank's operator seat. Oh, that's the Future Foundation's insignia. Japoku Island Development Plan. What is this? I assume it belongs to Monokuma, and it was placed rather ostentatiously. I don't know how much we can trust it. Do you think we could could be a useful clue? Monokuma did leave it. Like you said, it's hard to know how much we can trust it. So what does it say? Beyond what is written here, I do not know much. But it does document Jabberwock Island's redevelopment plan at considerable length. What is that plan? To place Jabberwock Island under the Future Foundation's control and prepare it as a central headquarters. A central headquarters for the Future Foundation? I thought Jabberwock Island was a tourist destination. Why would the Future Foundation be interested in it? In actuality, there was something written in here that caught my attention. The travel agency that managed Jabberwock Island went bankrupt, so the island was uninhabited for a long time. Because of that, the island was unaffected by the incident, which allowed them to easily gain a foothold. Wait, hold on. This place was uninhabited for a long time? If that's true, the maintenance here was way too attentive. The items in the supermarket are always stocked, and the hotel is still really clean. The Future Foundation's or could it be the Future Foundation's responsibility? Let's read words properly. But more importantly, what's the incident? What does it mean that the island was unaffected by it? I cannot discern that from this passage alone. Simply reading it will not help me grasp what those words mean. However, there is more than one thing that caught my attention. There's more? Do you remember the guidebook to Jabberwock Island in the library? It was written there that the central island houses a large administrative building. However, that's not something we find anywhere. We even commented on how strange that was, right? But according to this plan, the building the Future Foundation is planning to use for their headquarters. Could it be that same building? They are planning to rebuild it and use it as a Future Foundation headquarters, or is it... Or so it is written. Heck? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? It's so inconsistent. How do you rebuild a building that doesn't even exist? Why does Hajime sound like Goofy?
Perhaps.
What is going on? We were so distracted by all the horrible situations that kept happening here one after the other that we might have overlooked a more pressing issue. That is, the mystery of this island. But what's really going on? This mystery doesn't make sense at all. No matter how much we think about it, there's no reason behind it. Alright. Alright, Akane. Man, this place is boring. Boring? What are you talking about? There's a tank here. I like strong dudes. Weapons don't excite me at all.
Obviously.
A real man fights with his fist. That goes for women too. You want to battle a little? If you win, you can rest on my boob pillows. No thanks. Boob pillows? Boob lust. This helicopter was the same one to use. Oh, this helicopter model can be used to execute Teru. This helicopter, don't screw with me. Ow. Hajime, what happened? It's nothing, I'm fine. I couldn't help punching it, but I ended up hurting my fist. I'm so weak. You try to punch a helicopter? What do you mean you're so weak? Who punches helicopters? Alright, how small is this island? How long does it take for us to go into a loop? Seeking Industries? I don't know if I like that. Ooh, that was neat. On the left there! A bunch of strange machines lined up in all directions. It feels very sci-fi. Seeking Industries, huh? They're a company that specializes in manufacturing electrical installation and other machine parts. They're a mid-sized company with only 100 employees, but they're the biggest corporation on Jabberwock Island, and this place looks like a research facility. For a mid-sized company, it's a pretty nice facility. I guess so. I only read about them in a pamphlet next to the reception desk. Besides, the size of the company isn't the only issue here. This company obviously makes machine parts, so just what the heck are they making here? He's right, it's like they're making something more dangerous. It seems like that might be a good idea to thoroughly investigate this place. Monokuma's here. There you are.
Huh? Are you serious?
Huh. That's a mono beast. That's a mono beast. This machine. Is making another machine? This finished product looks like it's modeled after a four-legged animal.
Hey, hey.
Doesn't a look machine remind you of anything? Are you talking about the mono beast? Any chance that those mono beasts were created here? The mono beasts were created here.
Fine, fine.
Yep, that's exactly what this place is for. No matter how much you insist it's a game, people won't be convinced if a place like this doesn't exist, right?
Bye-bye.
That's why it's just fine.
There's something wrong with
What do
you.
you mean by that? He wasn't making any sense at all. It doesn't matter who's convinced, cause they'll never be convinced.
What's going on?
I mean, this place is for manufacturing machine parts. Why are they able to create such a dangerous robot in a place like this? Does it mean the Monokuma took over this place and modified it to do this? I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. The thing that kind of scares me more is this over here. Ooh, something about this just is unsettling. Like they're trying to construct a being, but it keeps falling apart before they can get it right. Oh, that's unsettling. I don't know why. There's something about it that's just unsettling. Maybe because the human bits look superhuman. If they ever put that together, you wouldn't really be able to tell. This automated machine looks like it's making something. Is this a mannequin? Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Maybe.
I think I understand Markiplier's discomfort with mannequins a little bit more after that, which is weird. It's a humanoid machine. Is that a robot?
You serious?
Seriously? How can they make robots? That's how far the technology advanced without me knowing. You think Nekomaru was made here?
That was close.
It's a similar humanoid robot. It's possible, maybe. But why would a company that manufactures machine parts have access to this kind of technology? I don't know. Maybe this place is somehow connected to the Future Foundation too? Would the Future Foundation be making? Here's some more. What am I missing? Do I just want to talk to Kazuichi again? Hey Kazuichi, get a hold of yourself. Why? Why? Because you're starting to laugh all of a sudden. Well, obviously, what else can I do except laugh? I mean, it's just so childish. What are you talking about? There's a computer over there, so I started snooping around to see if I could find any clues. Whoever was using the computer must have been sending emails to his buddy or something. He was probably trying to write a manga or something. He sent one of his story ideas to his buddy. It was such a horrible, delusional story. I was so embarrassed to read it, it gave me goosebumps. Delusional story. So it was written in the email anyway. Well, let's start off with the idea of the story. Apparently, global riots are occurring in various regions around the world, and these riots were caused by high school students. I mean, seriously, that's not a realistic idea at all. So these riots just kept growing as people were more and more satisfied and frustrated with society, until eventually it spread like an infectious disease all over the world. Oh, we're doing this now, huh? Footage of the riots started getting circulated, and strange incidents started occurring one after the other. A hopeless anxiety instantly spread throughout the world, and at the end of the world gets closer and closer. As the end of the world? I know, right? It sounds like something a lame high school band would think of as a song title. Whoever wrote this needs to come up with a better story ideas because it wasn't realistic at all. I mean, students causing a riot on that scale is totally impossible. I never believe it for a second. But I learned a valuable lesson. I should always delete embarrassing emails right away. Bit on the nose since that's what the first game was about, huh? Hey, about that, are you still sure it's okay to say that? It's just a made-up story? Of course. I mean, unrealistic things might happen in real life from time to time, but
Of course not.
there's no way this is real. It's more than impossible. A notebook that kills people, it's more impossible than a notebook that kills people just by writing. Oh, Death Note. Okay. You're right. It's just a lot of unimaginable things that have kept happening to us, so maybe I'm getting a little confused. But the world ending? There's no way something so unbelievable could actually happen. Well, at any rate, it's clear now, isn't it? What's clear? This used to be the Seeking Industries, but it's not anymore.
See.
After this island became uninhabited, Monokuma took over this place and modified it without permission. He did this all just to shock us. That's the reason?
That's right.
It's not so weird. This whole time he's been doing similar stuff to us, but why?
This is
Maybe there's a bunch of crazy rich dudes who are into this stuff. They're the ones who are making us kill each other. They get off to watching kids kill each other.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. Now that I said it out loud, that's actually a terrible assumption. I mean, if that's true, then our fates are in the hands of those rich, perverted people. Sounds like something that would happen in a work of fiction, but the thought of it actually happening in reality is definitely unsettling, like the mannequin over there. I want to leave. Do we need to go there? Yeah, we're going to the Death Egg. There you are. There's the Death Egg. The Mono Egg. The Death Kuma. Plushie Factory. I guess that's okay. White smoke is billowing from the building in the back. This is some kind of factory? But if it's got Monokuma's face on it, I'm sure it's a shady factory anyways.
Hajime.
Good timing. What's up, Chiaki?
See?
This building clearly looks suspicious, right? I was thinking it might be a good idea to look thoroughly inside, but
Well?
since it clearly looks suspicious, I thought it'd be dangerous to go alone. Then take this. Do you want to go inside together? I'm surprised you didn't say okay. Why are you hesitating? Alright, Monokuma, where are you hiding? Where are you hiding, buddy? Yeah, you might actually be hiding inside. Goods warehouse.
You.
Hey, Hajime, you're the kind of person who waits until the very end to eat their favorite food, aren't you? How could you tell?
Well?
I like to eat my favorite foods first.
See?
So instead of the warehouse, let's start with the factory. I guess you're right. Oh, you're just gonna dictate it? You're... Okay, fine, Chiaki. We'll do what you want. Alright, then I'm going inside. Okay. I was thinking maybe we could just, you know, look at the... What the heck is this? This is why I didn't want to come in here yet. I don't like this. I don't like any of y'all. No, and no thanks. I was being manufactured one after the other, being carried away on a conveyor belt. Oh, are they getting crushed? Is this the brave little toaster, the junkyard scene? No, it's like the opposite of it, because the heads are getting crushed, but getting bodies. So they're being built, not destroyed. Heck. Let's be manufactured one of the other with Monokumas. Monokuma. Ah, don't like this. By the way, a bit too obvious.
I've been found.
Yeah, a little bit too obvious there. I hate it all. I hate everything. Well, not everything, but I hate everything. Conveyor belt was endlessly moving through this enormous machine. The coconut trees carried by the conveyor belt is processed and eventually made into something stupid. Oh, jeez, break room? That door is, I think that's the break room. The room is probably where the factory workers would take their breaks. I see, it looks like there's no point in going in there right now. The Monokumas are being tossed into this gigantic basket one after the other. They better not be real. I picked one up with my hand. I see, so these are plushies. Monokuma plushies. Ah, the real Monokuma is sort of like a plushie too, but unlike him, these are probably actual plushies. Isn't the resemblance uncanny? They're my life-size plushies. Life-size plushies? I was planning to hit the big time with these. That's why I'm making them like crazy. I'm gonna be rich. But you've made too many. They're gonna be overstocked when it's all said and done. Monokuma's life-size plushies. I don't want it. I see. So this place is for manufacturing life-size Monokuma plushies. What kind of messed up place is this? Don't look down on me. Do you really think it's just for life-size plushies? There's a lot more Monokuma merch in the goods warehouse next door. The one I was trying to go to.
Hey.
What should we do? Go to the warehouse like I was trying to. Honestly, I don't really feel like going.
But still.
What if there's some kind of important clue? What are you gonna do? You're right. Then we should go there just for a little while. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep. Alright, warehouse. Give me that final Monokuma while we're at it. Where are you hiding? Is it that obvious? Without thinking, I peeked in the piled stack of cardboard boxes. Russell, Russell. There's a Monokuma calendar, Russell Wilson. A Monokuma sandbag, and even a Monokuma guitar. First there's a Monokuma archive at the funhouse, and now there's a plushie factory and all these goods. How full of himself is he? Mascot popularity doesn't last forever. I gotta earn the big bucks while I can. A mascot that isn't popular anymore is like a piece of candy without any sugar. In other words, it has no reason for existing. Starting to talk even crazier. We just go side to side. This looks like a Monokuma panel, but why so many? I was thinking about using this to decorate the stores that sell my merch and make them all boom. They stand out, you know? No stores sell your stuff.
You're so
Of course not.
stupid.
You're such a fool. That's why I'll open an official Monokuma shop. I'm thinking about opening chains all over the world. Of course, the main attraction would be my life-size Monokuma plushie. I can't believe you thought that far in the future when you made these. Your business is doomed to fail. Enough already. You have no business sense anyway, so just stop it.
No, no.
Hey, don't say that. Let's do our best together. We'll be as popular as Pogs. As Pogs were in the 90s, Pog Champ. Don't you remember how long they'll stay popular? Besides, if you're serious about opening a business, you've already committed a major mistake. Because there's no merch of me.
My little
Oh, mon me, my little
sister.
sister. Don't you know the, Sappho's fable about the rabbit and the bear? Not a tortoise?
Hey,
A long time ago, there were these two goody old guys. Two old guys living together. The old guys thought rabbits aren't as popular as bears. The end. Did you even need to know the old guys in that story?
in other words,
So even if I made merch of you, it's pointless. A half-pink rabbit is so lame. You don't even have 1 ounce of good fashion sense.
Stupid brother.
You did this to me. You're the one who has no fashion sense. Ooh. Ooh, we just got JoJo'd.
What a hopeless way of snapping back.
But honestly, I can't help feel like I might have made too many panels. So if everyone wants to decorate the room, please do us what you like.
here.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Hajime, let's run. You're right. Run? Excuse me, I wanted to explore. Oh, come on. I want to explore the warehouse. Stop making me leave or avoid it. We're gonna have the warehouse, near the avoiding one who's plan for inventory disposal. Yeah, nice. Let me go back inside. It's like you just got tired. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Dang. Can I look around a bit? Alright, nothing up there. Nothing up there. Can't click on you, so you're definitely not a panel. Can't click on you, so you're not a panel. Alright. Got the fans, you got the tons of CD. Wait, tons of CDs. All this second stuff, a bunch of CDs. I thought these were going to be video games, but they're just music CDs. The jacket says Monokuma collection of songs and ballads. Is he planning to release an album? Character songs are all the rage these days, but I'm not all that interested in derivative works like that. Never heard of a mascot selling his own character song. Plus, it looks like he's already produced his 100th song. See, the 100th track is a festive psychopump dance rap that he performs with all of his might. I don't even know where to begin. Alright. I guess. Okay, there's no Monokumas in here. That's why I really wanted to go in. I missed one. I'm still mad that I missed one because I couldn't explore or I didn't notice it or whatever. And so I don't want to miss one ever again, basically. Where would you like to go? Outside.
Yo,
Hey, Hajime, I was looking for you. What's up for you, Hiko? I was thinking about you probably finished exploring this island by now. You're right, I think I've explored everywhere at least once now.
Damn right.
Then what do you meet up with everyone and discuss things? Yeah, I don't mind. I figured it'd be annoying if we all went back to the hotel for this. But there's a street nearby lined with vendors, so I told everyone to meet there. I'm heading over there right now. Hurry and come over at once. So let me know if Hiko left the area. He actually took the time to tell everyone about that, huh? Well, not really time to be impressed by something like that. It'd be bad to make others wait. I should hurry up to the street with the food stands. Yes, we should. What? Yeah. Dang, our group got smaller. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Well, what about Nagito? Who cares? It's not like he's our friend or anything.
Like,
I couldn't get in touch with him. I don't know where he is or what he's doing.
now then.
So how'd it go? Did you learn anything about the Future Foundation? Not really. Like, I feel like I learned stuff, but I also feel like I didn't learn anything. It's not clear which information we found is believable, if any.
However,
However, I believe there's no question the Future Foundation is behind everything that's been going on. I'm lagging in real life. Are we sure about that? Huh? What are you saying? If they're not our enemy, then what are they? If they're our ally, there's no way they trap us on this island.
Well, yeah.
That's true, but there's something that I've been thinking about.
Hey,
Monami works for the Future Foundation, right? She's pretty much admitted it at this point. But even though Monokuma is forcing us to kill each other, Monami has been opposing him. You mean pretending to be opposing him, right?
that's wrong.
No, I don't think she's pretending. They clearly hate each other. Then it's possible the enemy of our enemy is actually an ally. Because she opposes Monokuma, do you think she's our ally?
Please wait.
Even if they're both opposites of one another, is it not possible that they're both our enemy?
I'm starting to get pumped
Like a
up.
three-way battle. That's kind of hot.
hey.
Why, after all this time, are you suddenly backing up the Future Foundation?
Whoa!
Are you talking like that because you're actually the traitor who works for them? Don't be an idiot.
I won't be.
No way, you're clearly suspicious. I mean, if you don't,
Settle down.
Kazuichi, shut up. Yes,
Listen.
there was never a traitor. Monokuma lied to us.
Oh my.
Lied?
Well,
It's simply a false identity that Monokuma made up so we would be suspicious of each other.
you insolent
How can you not
fool.
believe you're in your friends after everything we have endured together? Weak. How weak.
Man,
Instead of facing the problem directly and overcoming it, you're desperately trying to run away.
such
What
despair.
weakness is hopeless? Nagito, no one invited you. You didn't have to be here, buddy. Nagito, where have you been this whole time?
Jeez.
I wonder where your thought process wandered off to. As usual, you guys kept running around in circles. What are you, hamsters? Oops, if I compare you guys to hamsters, I'll probably get yelled at by that weakling who dropped out.
That is.
What is...
Now then.
You asked, where have I been this whole time, right?
Well,
I was in the middle of looking for someone. I thought that person might have already arrived, but I guess I was wrong. Or maybe that person is hiding in a secret location and carefully watching us. What are you talking about? Are you saying there's someone else on this island besides us? It's probably a survivor of the Killing Skull life.
how about it?
If so, a lot of things might start adding up, don't you think? Are you talking about Byakuya? He's the survivor you're talking about, right?
What?
Huh? Oh, I see. You guys have only reached that stage. What stage? You're not making any sense at all.
Not making sense.
Jeez.
But still, if you think about it properly, you might be able to figure it out. Why would Byakuya, survivor of the skull killing life, die in vain like he did at the very beginning?
What?
Don't you think it's strange? What does that mean?
That is an order.
The issue is not what he means. Please take back what you said about Byakuya dying in vain.
That's right.
Yeah, listen to Miss Sonia.
Well,
You have been acting very strange lately. I do not like this version of Nagito we have been witnessing to. I don't like it either. Well, I never liked you in the first place.
This is troubling.
Looks like I'm being hated. Well, that's understandable. There's no reason you guys can even comprehend my suffering. Knowing the truth can be pretty painful on its own. The truth? What truth? What do you know? Curious, are you? But why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is? Huh?
Actually,
To tell you the truth, I still haven't figured out who the traitor is. But it won't take me very long. You guys don't have to worry. We'll weed out the traitor, even if it costs me my life.
huh?
I'm gonna weed out the traitor.
please wait.
As I've already said, there's no traitor. Yeah, well, I bet in the end you're just gonna raise your hand and go, I'm actually the traitor, right? You're a funny guy, Kazuichi. But don't worry. Why don't I tell you guys that after we found out who the traitor is, I'm able to wipe out all this around this island,
This is exciting.
will I become the ultimate hope? Ultimate hope? What are you talking about? Have you finally lost your mind?
Now then.
Now then, I should get going. But if you see Monokuma again, there's something I want you to tell him. Tell him he doesn't need to provide a motive anymore. Huh? Tell him not to worry because I'm planning to go all out. Besides, the next one will probably be the last. Nagito, what does that mean?
Bye now.
Bye. Nagito ignored Chaki's question and left us. We were powerless to stop him. It was clear to us that trying to stop him would just be useless.
Hey.
I don't want to think about it, but could he be planning a kill?
Are you kidding?
Kill? Who? Who's he gonna kill?
Damn it.
Based on how he was talking, it looks like his target is the traitor.
Please wait.
There's no such person. I mean, the notion that one of us has been deceiving us all along, I will never, ever believe that. Like Sonia said, I can't believe it either. I don't think any of us could do that. Well, okay, look at it from this perspective. Like Fuyuhiko said, what if Monami is part of the Future Foundation? What if the Future Foundation is the enemy of our enemy, Monokuma, so it's actually our ally? Then it is like Sonia's saying, in technical terms, there isn't a traitor. Because the person working for the Future Foundation isn't a traitor, they're actually our ally. So there is someone maybe hiding among us that we don't know their real identity, but they're still our ally. So Sonia isn't actually wrong, even though I'm kind of interjecting a lot of extra logic to prove it right. That's kind of how the class trials are, if you think about it. So they're not a traitor in terms of that they're actually our enemy. They're a traitor in terms of we don't know their actual traits, like who and what they are. What if it's Nagito? Or what if whoever it is has forgotten about it? What if the traitor has forgotten that they're the traitor? Just like how I forgot I don't have a talent. But regardless of who he's targeting, there's a high chance that he's planning to kill, right? Then we gotta tie him up again. Forcing him to stop is the only way. It's impossible. Nekomaru's not even here anymore.
I'll show you my serious
I've got what it takes to
side.
deal with someone as weak as him.
I'm here too.
Then that's a yes, right? Just leave it to me. Once again, we'll come up with a plan. We'll meet up again. Tie up Nagito? Huh? Kazuichi's right. It's dangerous to let Nagito wander freely. If we're being cautious, we have to act fast. But what is this incredible, indescribable anxiousness I'm feeling? I hope it just means I'm thinking too much. Oh no. For the time being, we decide to finish our exploration of the final island and return to our hotel. It was already dark by the time we returned to the hotel. Was anyone out here? Everyone's out here. Well, except Chiaki. Where's Chiaki at? I believe there is no traitor. No, that's not the issue. After all, it is impossible.
Well?
Why does Nagito not understand that? And furthermore, he even made an insulting remark about Gundam. Gundam gave us life so he could teach us something important, Sonia. At the time, Gundam scolded me for attempting to stop his execution. But looking back on it, he would forgive me with a smile on his face, right? Yep, definitely. Gundam stayed true to himself till the very end. I will never forget that. Chiaki. Kazuichi's missing too, for that matter. Chiakak. Shortcake. That's her nickname, remember? There she is. There's Shortcake. The plan to capture Nagito, huh? Akane looked pretty confident, but is she really going to be alright? I mean, she's strong, but Nagito is, you know, unpredictable. You're right, but I don't know how else we're supposed to catch him. I don't even know if it's the right thing to do. If Nekomaru was still here, he would let Akane go through. Would he let Akane go through with this?
See?
Actually, he'd probably get pumped up about our capturing plan along with her. You know, he did capture him once before, and Kazuichi helped him that time too. It feels like Gundam and Nekomaru are scolding us for not growing at all. Maybe. Can we go to sleep? Are we supposed to go to sleep, actually? I didn't think about that until just now. For some reason, I'm really tired today. Well, since I walked around all day, I was able to obtain several clues. Though I'm not really certain of what I can call those clues. Instead, I feel like we're just suffering from more mysteries that don't make sense. This isn't good, as soon as nighttime hits, I can't stop thinking about these pessimistic thoughts. This might be a bad habit of mine. I should just go sleep for today, rest my mind for a while, and then I'll give this some more thought tomorrow. I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. For now, I should head over to the restaurant. Bow, 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 bow. A body's been discovered. What are we going to do? A body's been discovered. Ah, Shortcake. Hey, Chiaki. Hey, Chiaki. I wasn't sleeping. Yes, you were. Totally not sleeping. I was playing a game. You were sleeping while you were playing a game. It's always time for gaming. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, you look like you're more tired than usual. Last night I had a weird dream that woke me up in the middle of the night, so maybe that's why. A weird dream?
Well?
It was a Monokuma puzzle game. It was like one of those tile falling games where you make falling Monokumas disappear by creating a chain. But no matter how much I played, I just couldn't beat it, and the Monokumas just fell endlessly. And why did I have a dream like that? Probably because we saw the factory where those Monokuma goods are made. Or you get crushed by Monokumas. No, Hajime, check it out. I'm already eating. As usual, you're eating a lot. Well, might as well get locked in a place like the funhouse again. We might as well get locked. Okay. So I gotta eat when I can.
Well, shit, well.
For now.
Okay, now that we finished our breakfast, let's jump right into the main topic. I'm still eating here. I just got here. I haven't had a chance to eat anything yet. It's okay. I'm pretty much done eating. Selfish little.
You know.
And of
right?
course, the main topic is about our plan to capture Nagito, what we're supposed to do to carry out that today.
Cannot be.
Are you really gonna do it? Of course, I spent all night coming up with this plan. That means I haven't slept for 2 days straight. Don't you think my efforts should count for something?
Hey, bastard.
We get it. Hurry up and spill that plan of yours already. Well, I thought up several plans, but in the end I figured the straightforward plan would be the best. One of us will be a decoy that lures Nagato into the lobby, telling him we need to talk to him there. And then at the best opportune moment, the 2 task force members will move in and swiftly capture Nagato.
Right.
So that's the plan. What do you think? It's easy to understand, so I'm cool with it. Anyway, are there any bananas left? So now I present each of you your own role.
Of course.
Since it's my plan, I'll take the role of commander. I won't let anyone object to that.
Hey, hey.
But commander sounds like the most fun. And didn't I say I won't let anyone object?
Right.
Next up is the 2 task force members. Those big roles. Goes to you 2, Fujiko and Akane. Yep, sure thing. Got no choice.
You know, right?
And the person burdened with the core of this plan, the decoy to lure Nagato. I'll give that role to Chiaki Nanabi.
No way.
No way. What did you say?
So...
I mean, it's not like I ever agreed to this plan.
Hey.
It's gonna be fine. It's not like you're gonna tie him up. You're just gonna lure him.
No.
Besides, there's no way I'd ask Miss Sonia to take on such a dangerous role, you know? So please, I'm begging you.
Hey.
A rude way to ask for help. If my hero was here, she would have beaten you up.
You.
I mean, you did say earlier that you definitely can't accept killing. Isn't that right? I need your help to stop another killing. And didn't I just say I'm begging you? Why are you snapping at her all of a sudden?
Oh.
Fine.
All right.
We're gonna do it? Alright then, this lineup is perfect. Hey, Sonia and I haven't been given roles. What should we do? Sonia has the role of princess. It doesn't make any sense.
For now.
And you're on chore duty. I want you to supply the rope we need to tie up Nagito.
Down.
Denied.
Whoa.
Why?
Listen,
If Hajime has nothing to do anyway, he shall accompany me.
Miss Sonia?
No, like I said, he needs to supply the rope.
you must know.
This is not a request, this is an order.
That is an order.
An order, I tell you. There's somewhere I must go. Fine, if Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine.
I'll leave that
Good.
matter to your
Repeat
discretion.
that. Just taking charge.
Damn it.
If Hajime and Miss Sonia are free, it's fine. To object so forcefully, where do you need to go, Sonia? I shall tell you in due time. We will be discovered if I speak too loudly.
What did you say?
Gonna be alone with Hajime at a secret place? For now.
Damn it.
We'll carry out the plan tonight. All of you, make sure you prepare your bodies and minds. Is our commander gonna be okay? His energy seems to have dropped pretty drastically. Let's all disperse for now. Now then, please come to the hotel lobby in 30 minutes. Yeah, sure thing. What does Sonia want to meet us for? Planning our meeting had ended, I quickly finished eating my breakfast. No. By the time I made it back to my cottage, I was already close to the time I agreed to meet Sonia. Then why even go back to the cottage? Just eat for like 30 minutes. It's basically like free time without being free time, I guess. Monami? Oh. Dang, sorry. Do I want to know? Yep.
I won't forget
You can't allow this plan. It's not your choice. Shut up, you useless rabbit. No, I won't be quiet. I can't accept this plan. What happened?
Man.
Well, Monami apparently heard about our plan. I can't. Your teacher can't allow this plan.
Shut up.
It's not like we want to do this. We're doing this because Nagato's dangerous. He's planning to kill someone. It's just self-defense. But I still can't ignore it. I can't allow my students to fight amongst themselves. Love, love. Shut up, useless rabbit. Looks like they're talking in circles. It might be better to just leave them alone. Yeah, if they're going in circles, we can go. If they keep shouting like that, I'm pretty sure Nagato might overhear them. Which would be bad. Which would be very bad. Bad, bad, bad. So bad. Very bad. There you are. Hajime, you are late. I'm right on time. Wait, should I have come a little earlier? A little earlier? In my country, you are severely punished if you do not arrive 13 minutes before an arranged meet. Ooh, okay, well. Such an orderly country, 13 minutes is a pretty arbitrary rule.
That is.
I see, this is a culture shock, then I guess that can be overlooked. So where are you planning to go? I just have to come along, right?
Well?
Of course, as a place that pertains to this discovery we made yesterday. Jabberwock Island's development plan. Did you find out something about it? How should I say this? After reading this document over and over again, I suddenly realized the Future Foundation was planning to rebuild a facility on this island to use as their headquarters. And with that large administrative building on the central island, right? But I couldn't find a building like that anywhere. Maybe they said something about a different island.
Do you have a minute?
Or what if their plans suddenly changed when they had to use a different facility? A different facility?
Well?
Was there not a facility on this island inscribed with the symbol of the future destroyed Hope Speak Academy? The destroyed Hope Speak Academy. As I recall, the ancient ruins of the second island has such a symbol on the door. Yeah, you're right. The Japanese word for future is inscribed here. If that's the case, this ruin might be connected to the Future Foundation.
However,
discrepancies in the document are strange, but there's no doubt that ruin is quite suspicious. You're right. I completely forgotten about it after being locked inside the funhouse, but the possibility that the ancient ruin is connected to the future foundation is incredibly high. I knew there was something strange about that place. Sonia, after hearing all this, I want to go there with you as much as I do. I want to go there as much as you do. I'll definitely come with you. Then, I may not be competent, so please be patient with me. We're going to Hope's Peak. Well, destroyed. Punished. It's not really destroyed, I guess. It's physically still in one piece, but it's in disarray. So we'll call it Punished Hope's Peak. Punished Peak Academy. Hi, shortcake.
Hey,
It's not that short, honestly. Hey, what exactly does Kazuichi do as a commander? How should I know?
Well?
In games, commanders are usually flags. Flags? If you defeat the commander, no matter how many of their units are left, you still secure a victory, even damaging the commanders enough to decrease the opponent's morale. As far as plans go, it's a pretty standard tactic.
I'll leave that matter to your discretion.
Wonderful, that plan has my seal of approval. Continue to target the commander. Totally mistaking who to fight. What's the point of targeting Kazuichi?
That is...
You're right, what a shame. Shame? Kazuichi heard that he probably his rapidly diminishing enthusiasm might plummet into the negatives. I don't know why, but I'm starting to feel sorry for that guy. Alright, see you later then, Chiaki. Bow, 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 bow. Second island. Let's go. And really, you saw me? Are you gonna do that thing where there was nothing ever wrong, and then suddenly it was all full of despair, and she almost died? I guess not. All right, then it's fine. I just keep on going. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. We're having a very nice day. Very nice day. Wait, why is she there? Was I wrong? Was I wrong? Was I absolutely wrong about where to go? Could I be wrong about very many things in this game?
I see.
At the ancient ruins in the second island. Alright, so you just tell me where to go. Gotcha. Well, gosh there, what do you think you're wrong about? I think I'm wrong about many things that are included, but not limited to absolutely nothing. Because I know everything that's going to happen. Well, do you want to share that? No. Ignore me. Alright, we're on the second island. You ready to go?
I see.
At the ancient ruins of the second island. Oh, same thing. Gotcha. Hope's Peak is right this way. There it is. There you are. I know that shape because I've been building it in Minecraft for like a year. Different over and over and over because the server, the world keeps getting deleted. But I know that shape. No matter how many times I see this place, it certainly gives me the willies.
However...
Well, we should not dwell on that. After all, we're here to look for clues. That's right. There's no doubt we'll find something here. Alright, let's start. I like that the sun actually like flutters through the lighting there. Oh, look at the reflection on the ground. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, well, there's the door. Now taking a close look at it, the door looks even stranger. For a building that looks pretty run down and shabby, this door looks very high-tech. Future, huh? The liquid crystal display next to the door. That's probably it. It's probably the key. The door will probably open if we input the correct numbers.
Please wait.
We have to discuss this before as well, or it would be dangerous to test it haphazardly.
Well?
If we make a mistake, it's possible that we'll be fired upon by that gun. I can think of no other reason for that gun to be there. As long as it's a possibility, it'd be bad if we acted recklessly.
I am concerned.
That's right. Courage and recklessness are completely different. If we were shot by the gun like that, you would have more holes in you than Patrice nest. You mean a bee's nest? In my country, we use the expression Patrice nest. Anyway, right now, we definitely shouldn't test it out so recklessly. In order to open the door, we must find the password first. Or destroy the door with some kind of explosive force. No, that's impossible. This door looks extremely sturdy. It's definitely better if we find out the password instead. Alright, what we have to do is find out what the next password is. It's a good thing we came here so we can at least find that out. You're right. The problem is, where do we obtain a password? When we came here, even Monokuma and Monami said they didn't know the password. If they really don't know, how are we supposed to find out? As usual, it's a mystery, huh? Dang. After finishing our investigation in the ancient ruins, Sonia decided to go back to her cottages for now. Let me guess. It's still the middle of the day. Looks like I still have some free time. Now then, what should I do? Free time. Yo.
I see.
Named Xanda. I wonder where we might find the password to enter the ancient ruin. What should I do? Should I invite Sonia to hang out? Yep.
I am concerned.
Going for too long is not healthy. Let us take a small break. Took a break with Sonia. I probably don't deserve it, but I looks like I grew a little closer. Should we give Sonia a present? Definitely. Would like to give her? Aww. One of these were actually good gifts. I remember one of these working. Maybe both of those worked. Can we find anything? The cake worked. Do we have anything that we have a lot of that we can just... Brightly colored jeans. The frayed Jeep... What? The frayed jean pants of a detective who roared at the sun in the name of justice. They're not jeans. They're jean pants. This is not a wall. I'm trying to make this joke. I'm trying to find something that would work. This is there we go. This is not a cup. This is a cup liquid holder. I don't know. Forget no.
Surprise!
Could this possibly be from the legend that has been passed down generation after generation? It seemed like something she might be into, so she's into all this kind of like interesting stuff.
Well?
Hajime, as I thought, you must be the person that I've been anticipating. I shall gladly take important care of this. Now then, what should we discuss today? You know,
Do you have a minute?
if it pleases you, would you like to come to my room? Oh, so we couldn't have done this because we do. It's one of those, it's kind of like a Mahiru, how she wanted us to go to the beach for specifically. I'm certain we'll feel more relaxed there than being outside.
Right.
Come, let us go. I feel like Sonia's trying a little too hard today. Maybe something happened. For now, I decided to walk to Sonia's cottage.
I am sorry.
It's beautiful in here. I'm terribly sorry. I've not kept this place very clean. Seems clean enough to me. But really? I don't really have much experience taking care of myself, so there are still things I do not understand. Thus far, I managed to understand how to turn on the shower, but I did not know how to turn it off, so I accidentally flooded the floor. Guess that's something a princess would do. So what happened?
Huh?
What? Well, something happened, right? You're acting a little different than you usually do. How could you tell? I'm not sure. I can just tell by looking at you.
I am concerned.
If you can tell, then I guess I cannot hide things from you. She looked a little relieved when she said that and gave me a relaxed smile. It seems she understands that she doesn't need to try so hard. I had a nightmare. Nightmare? A nightmare where something dreadful happened and I was unable to return to my homeland. And when I woke up, I felt extremely scared and I want to go home right now. I want to go back to my homeland where my family and my people are waiting for me. As she shouted, Sonia collapsed in. Oh, Sonia? I managed to catch her before she hit the ground. She was just going like just timber. She was crying, sobbing and scared out of her wits like a normal girl. Right now, she's finally acting normal. She's been holding in for so dang long. I held her and patiently waited for her to stop trembling. Are you alright now? Yes, I feel much better thanks to you. My energy seems to have returned somewhat. Though her eyes were still a little red, Sonia finally showed me her smile. I finally realized what you are. You completely match the description of the legendary hero passed down in my country. See, you're not a nobody, Hajime. Say what? The legend goes like this. The hero wears a white shirt and possesses an antenna that can sense danger. With a face lacking distinguishing characteristics, he shall bring light to the tropical island or tropical land. Are you serious?
Well?
There's no mistake. This legend must be speaking of you, Hajime. You wear a white shirt just like the legend, and your hair looks like almost like an antenna, and your face is completely unremarkable. Well, please stop it already.
Please listen.
According to legend, the hero will stand alongside the princess and freely swing the golden makango. What is a makango? Like it's maka go? I'm saying makango because like mango. Never mind. It's an animal, right? Is it really okay to swing around a living creature?
Amazing.
And then the legend says they will establish something resembling order and prosperity to the kingdom. I mean, not actually order and prosperity, just a resemblance. After all this time, Hajime. So you were my destined one. Oh, sorry. That's totally not it.
See?
Hajime, when we safely escape this island, please come with me to the Novasella Kingdom.
Easy as pie.
And then, when the time comes, let us capture the Golden Makango. If you do, you'll be formally acknowledged as the legendary hero, and then you'll be able to rule the Novasella Kingdom alongside me. Does that mean A life like that doesn't sound so bad. Actually, no, it sounds awesome.
All right.
However, you might need to study a bit more before you become my husband and the king of the Novosela Kingdom. You will need to know 30 foreign languages, economics, international law, and diagnostic medicine. How am I supposed to do all that? I'll be an old man before I'm finished. Let us do our very best. Well, anyway, I'm glad Sonia feels better now. I'm sure everyone else won't feel like their usual selves so they don't see Sonia's smile. I can feel a strong bond between Sonia and I as long as I have this bond. I will never give up. I swear I'll leave this island with everyone. There we go. A royal affair. Sonia's report card has been updated based on your experience. You just unlocked... Oh, there it is. Envious influence. So, okay, now maybe we'll die less at these class trials. Was that a book? You've obtained... It's always undergarments. It's always undergarments. Oh, my goodness. That's not a book. That's not a book. If you do the cooking by the book. No, no, I don't want to think about meals. No, never mind. No. It's a cake book. That's what they are. That's another word for that. It's cake book. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm stopping. I'm going away forever. This is the end of the series. I've ruined it for everybody. I'll see y'all one day in life. Bye-bye. I said book. It looked like a book. Have you seen Page Master? After listening to Sonia's plans for the future, I returned to my room. Looks like I have some free time. What should I do now? Okay, now it's time to max out Chiaki. Because she seemed to survive somehow. I say somehow because I feel like they would have been the character that people would have had like get attached to because like, oh, we're playing a game, they're a gamer girl basically. And then just kill them off early. But no, here we are, chapter 5. They're still here. It's great, actually. Hey, there you are, Shortcake. That's just their name.
Super difficult.
How should I lure out Nagito? Acting sexy definitely won't work. What should I do? Should I hang out with Chiaki?
Hey, hey.
What do you think I should do? Acting sexy definitely won't work. For some reason, that's just funny hearing coming from her. Because she's one of the last people I would expect to do anything like that. Which is exactly why it probably wouldn't work. But maybe it'd be so funny that it would... Now I feel like that's insulting, saying someone that's trying to act that way is funny because they're not doing it. Now I feel bad. I just think it'd be so out of character that it would definitely draw attention. But that's also why they probably shouldn't do it. What they could do... I don't know, just challenge them to a game or something, right? Make it seem like it's a game that they've never played before, and they want to play it against the ultimate lucky student to see who will win. The ultimate gamer who's just good at these things, or the lucky student going in on an even playing field. I got you covered. I spent time with Chiaki thinking of ways to lure out Nagito. Chiaki and I grew a little closer. Would you like to give Chiaki a present? What would you like to give her? Where's the nitro? We gave her the nitro racer once, and that worked pretty well, actually. Tips and tips? Wait. I read this as tips and tricks. Y'all remember Tips and Tricks, the game magazine Tips and Tricks, where they would always have the little puzzle in there, where if you colored in each of the squares based on the squares how it told you, it would make a character's face. Yo, give him tips. Oh no, I said M. Give him tips and tricks, yo. I could have just said something else that I didn't need to save that sentence. Tips and tricks. Isn't that a pretty rare item?
Thanks.
This seems a little... I feel like I might raise the flag.
Hey, hey.
Hey, where do you want to go today? This is the first time I've seen Chiaki look so interesting. Interested, and she's not even sleeping. Maybe she was looking forward to this. Let's see, why don't we check out the storage room in the old building? We might find something interesting. Like, Sokoban? That's a fun game to play. It's this old puzzle game where you have to push boxes in a warehouse so they're assigned spots. Oh, I see.
Let's go.
Then, let's win over Monami so we can go inside the storage room. Chiaki pumped herself up after winning over Monami and went into the storage room. There's not a whole lot you can push and pull. Don't tell me you were serious about playing Sokoban in the storage room. No wonder she seems so excited about coming here.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, are you good at puzzle games? I'm not that good at using my brain.
You think so?
Really? Maybe you don't like them because you haven't played that many.
Well,
You know how to properly theorize in order to view things, and you can calmly manage when it's important. I feel like you'd be good at puzzle games once you got the hang of it. You really see me like that? kind of embarrassing to me.
See?
For example, Rubik's Cubes and Jigsaw puzzles are puzzle games too. Yeah, I remember putting together a lot of Jigsaw puzzles when I was little.
See?
Yep, then you already know the trick, right? The trick of Jigsaw puzzles. Assemble the outer pieces. Yeah, assemble the outer pieces. You assemble the outer pieces, right?
Yep.
That's right. First you separate the pieces with the edges. Afterwards, you separate the leftover pieces by color. With it makes putting it together a lot easier. I see, now that kind of feels like putting one together since it's been such a long time. That reminds me, my father always programmed puzzle games. Your father's a programmer? Yep, apparently he was pretty manly when he was focusing on front of his laptop. I heard he couldn't solve a puzzle he made and it really depressed him. But since he hated losing, he actually went out of his way to write a separate program. And then he made the program do stuff like brute force attack. Brute what? We've been mentioning that all class trials. For 2 class trials, we were talking about brute forcing. I'm so bad at this game. It's a way of forcibly finding the answers. No worries, though. It's normal for you not to know. I don't understand, but it seems like Chiaki also knows about programming. But more importantly, why does everything she say about her father sound like heresy? Wouldn't that mean? Didn't she personally see it?
Hey.
Yeah, we should get going and head back. Yeah, you're right.
Huh?
What was that? Just... Oh, okay, bye. She just Monokuma'd her way out of here. Huh? I quickly opened my arms and caught Chiaki. She fell into them. Oh, just girls falling all over you today, huh, Hajime?
Thanks.
How embarrassing. I never tripped before in my life. She said that. She stepped away from my chest. My heart sounds really loud. Of course it does. It's my heart. That surprised me. You're pretty hard, Hajime. Huh? That is... Unlike me, your arms and chest are really built. You're definitely a boy. That's what you meant. Yeah, that's obvious. I'm glad you caught me. That means I'll be fine in case of emergencies. Wow, smooth. Even if I suddenly get sleepy, I'll be fine. You can carry me. Well, there you go. You just gotta carry her back now. You don't sleep? Chiaki's report card has been updated. Oh, that's nice. I desperately tried to keep Chiaki from falling asleep and walked her back to her room. Looks like it's starting to get dark. The doorbell. Someone here? Instinctively, my entire body tensed up. I knew it was probably someone like Sonia or maybe Kazuichi, but regardless, I was nervous. No, it's like straight up Nagito, my dude. Not that I can help it. It means so much has happened since we arrived at this island. I mumbled to myself. I quietly opened my cottage door.
Hello there.
Dang. Hello there, Hajime. Nagito? Why is he here? He wants my Monokuma collection. He can't have it. What are you doing here? You sure ask weird questions.
That's not it.
I mean, you guys are all business with me, right? You all have business with me, right? Huh?
Well...
Chiaki invited me to the lobby. She said she had something she wanted to talk to me about. Everyone put her up to that, right? He's already found out about her plan. Looks like that's a bingo, huh? But it's good timing. I have some business with you guys, too. You do? Is everyone going to the hotel lobby? That seems to be a lot of trouble.
Hey.
And I want you to come to the lobby, too, even though you're not directly involved with the plan. You even know that.
I see.
Just as I thought. You were left out, huh? But that's understandable.
Right.
Since you're the only one who isn't an ultimate, you've basically been left out from the start.
Now.
I'm only joking. Don't make such a scary face. Your joke isn't funny.
Someone like me.
You shouldn't take me, so seriously.
See?
Oh well, anyway, let's hurry up to the lobby. I don't know what the details of your plan are, so I'm actually looking forward to it. I wonder what you guys are gonna do to me. When we first arrived on this island, we were friends who explored this place together, so let's go already. Fine, let's go.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what he's thinking, but as long as we capture him, we'll have this advantage. I won't let him do it as he pleases anymore. You underestimate this guy. I don't know what you guys are planning, but like I said, I need to talk to you guys about something. Isn't it a strange coincidence? It's like there's something we both need to tell each other. I won't let him do as he pleases anymore. If Chiaki is summoned Nagito, then the plan has already started. Fuyuhiko and Akane will be waiting inside for Nagito. What happened, Hajime? Are you so nervous about? I'm not nervous. You're a terrible actor. Oh well, you're going to slow down like that. I'll go inside first. As I hesitated in front of the door, Nagito walked past me into the hotel lobby, and that's when it happened.
Alright, I got him.
What are you doing?
Don't judge us for this, but we're gonna tie you up.
Tie me up.
There's no use struggling!
But I'm not struggling.
Yeah, he's not.
What the hell? You're being strangely cooperative.
Who cares? Just tie him up before it's too late.
You guys are really disappointing.
How long are you going to continue behaving so short-sightedly? You gotta look at the big picture, you know?
Huh? What are you talking about?
It's fine if you don't understand. You can just see the end without knowing. Now then, let's begin. The beginning of the end of Jabberwock Island.
Oh no. And that's when it happened. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bright light. Woo! The air shook. The explosion of darkness overtook me. I was unable to see anything. I probably lost consciousness. Shortly after the impact, I managed to open my eyes slightly. What? Oh! No, the restaurant! What's going on? Oh, the words left my mouth, but they vanished before they ever reached my ears. They were drowned out by the sound of a terrifying laughter. I looked up and saw the source of that laughter.
It's amazing! These amazing fireworks surely befit the beginning of the end! It's over. This is the end. The killings are done for good. Scapegoating the weak in the name of justice, while fearing when the others will stab you in the back. This game of self-righteous hypocrisy ends now! And to do that, I will destroy Jabberwock Island!
That's one way to do it.
What do you mean? That was just a little demonstration. That's why it's the beginning of the end. The actual bomb I'm going to use isn't nearly as weak.
Actual bomb?
Set up a large number of bombs in a certain area of the island. If all those bombs explode, the force will be enough to wipe out this entire island.
What the hell are you saying?
If you do that, of course, I doubt we'll walk away from this unharmed. But there's no other way. The actor is expected to leave the stage during the finale.
Is this bastard serious?
He seems pretty serious, yeah.
Please stop!
No, he ain't stopping for nobody.
Crazy or something?
He is, no, he's not just crazy, he's the whole entire train.
No, that's not it. I'm not the crazy one here. The one who's really crazy is...
Pow! Someone just sucks him. My, I'm about to say, where have you been, buddy? Something's happened. This guy,
Emergency!
I'm totally shocked. Seriously, I'm totally shocked. That's all I can say about this turn of events. The bomb I set are timed. This to go off in 2 days at noon. I prepared so many powerful bombs that the one that just exploded doesn't even compare. According to my calculations, they're powerful enough to blow up an entire island, which means in 2 days at noon, this island is destined to sink into the sea. Are you serious? You really think I go this far for a joke? How do you set him up? I can't tell you. It'd be easy to leave you on your own, but it just wouldn't be fair if I did that. So how about this? If the traitor comes forward and reveals their identity to me, I'll tell them where I hid the bombs. Huh?
Emergency!
What in the world's going on? Is everyone alright? Come on, don't get in the way. Nagito's in the middle of weeding out the traitor. Nagito, what are you planning to do? Do I really have to say it? It's no use. I mean, the traitor shouldn't be able to reveal their identity on their own.
Why?
What does that mean? Do I really have to say it? My, you guys are totally eyeing each other and letting sparks fly. I'm getting all hot and bothered. Don't just stand there. Why don't you stop him? Stop him? Why do I have to stop him? The rules, remember, the same blacker can only kill a maximum of 2 people. If he blows up the entire island, that's going to kill way more than just 2 people. I see. You sure have a good memory. Like you said, if any student breaks that rule, I have to punish them severely.
Right?
That's only when someone breaks the rule, right? You can't punish someone for breaking a rule before they've broken it, right?
That's right!
Yep, saying you're gonna break the rule isn't going against the rules. So right now, there's no way I can punish this. What?
You're so
Punishment happens
stupid.
afterward, not before. That's just the rules of society, right?
Hey,
But even so, there's no need to worry about that in the first place. As long as the traitor comes forward, this can all be resolved peacefully.
this is exciting!
It'll be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright. After he said that, Nagito walked away. He just walked away. I couldn't even stop him. I felt afraid of Nagito. The madness emanating from Nagito's body was seeping into my bones. I never expected him to go this far. Nagito is so reliable. I don't have to do anything because he's shaking things up. I'll never forgive him.
Damn it!
He's serious about those bombs.
Hey!
As long as the traitor comes forward, he'll say where the bombs are, right? Is that his goal?
Damn it!
Then I'm begging you guys. It doesn't matter who it does it, just someone has to come forward. Hey, I'm begging you guys. No matter how long we waited, no one was willing to come forward. What Nagito said yesterday. I'll weed out the traitor even if it cost me my life. I finally understand what he meant. Nagito took this entire island hostage and created a situation where the traitor has to come forward. That is Nagito's goal. What is he planning to do if the traitor doesn't come forward? Is he really going to blow up the whole island? Blows up? Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get off this island right now before the whole island blows up with you on it. I've been resting since the explosion yesterday, but my body still hurts. The dull mechanical sound ringing in my ears and the back of my head feels hot. I can't think straight, but I can't afford to spend the whole day resting. I immediately left my cottage. Free time. Guess we can't meet at the hotel, right? Can we? It's you, right? You're the traitor, aren't you? What are you saying? Come on, just admit it already. If you don't, we're all gonna die. I'm not the traitor. I'm begging you. It doesn't matter who admits it. Just save me. Get a hold of yourself, Kazuichi. Complaining won't change anything, okay? I know that, but what else can I do? We need to think about what we can do about the others. So let's hurry over to the restaurant. But the thing was blown to Kingdom Come. What do you mean? If the bottom floor has been blown out, you think you can get to the top floor, really? Oh, hey, Shortcake. That's her new name now. She's quietly staring at the arcade machine with sad eyes. Oh, no. Good morning, Hajime. This arcade machine break? It was too close to the explosion. I guess I couldn't take it. It couldn't. Man, this arcade machine was really popular, and it was so tough that even an elephant couldn't damage it. But if it's broken, I can't do anything about it. I guess that's just how it is. Dang, her shoulders are sagging pretty low. Sucks. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Yo, Hajime, how are you feeling? Not good, but not so bad that I can't move. Then you're okay. I'm not okay at all. My ears are seriously ringing. My eardrums are definitely ruptured. I need to hurry and have a doctor look at it. So what should we do now?
However,
What can we do now? How troubling. If the traitor would just come forward, this problem would be resolved in no time. Nagito, when did you? Good morning. I came to motivate you guys as you're just laying around. Didn't I tell you yesterday the bombs are set to go off in 2 days at noon? Well, you got 1 day left. Come on, you better hurry.
I mean...
Hurry? I'm not the one who has to come forward. The traitor does, right? Well, that's probably true. But even if this does depend on the traitor, your attitudes aren't admirable at all.
Isn't that right?
I mean, real hope is when you confront a hopeless difficulty that's standing before you, right? And despite that, you guys are already ready to give up. What does that mean? Or is this your limit? If so, it makes me laugh. To think I ever called you the symbols of hope. You better knock it off. Now, keep your shirt on. I took the time to come bring you guys a valuable hint. Wouldn't it be bad if I changed my mind? Huh? Did he just say hint? Nagito, what's your hint?
Glad.
Oh, you finally have hope. That makes me happy. Who cares about that? Hurry up and tell us the hint. Well, it's about the bomb's hiding place. I hid it somewhere you guys haven't been before. Somewhere we have not been before.
pissed me
Don't
off.
need any hints. Just tell us the answer. If you don't, I'll make you spit it out. Stop it. What are you gonna do if he sets off another bomb? Good judgment. If you guys have time to pick a fight with me, then you should start searching for the bombs already. Then I'll just crush you to pieces later. How scary.
Hey,
Why did you give us a hint?
See?
Well, if the traitor sees their friends working hard, they might feel inclined to come forward, you know? Who cares? The traitor might not even exist. All we need to do is find the bombs. Let's go. Take care. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you ever want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime. Mr. or Miss Traitor. We left the restaurant as Nagito's muffled laughter trailed behind us.
why?
Kazuichi, why'd you stop me?
Huh?
What are you talking about? If you hadn't stopped me, I could have crushed Nagito to pieces. You're too fired up. Calm down at least.
Everyone!
More importantly, let's head over to the ancient ruin. The ruin?
Please listen.
Nagito said the bombs are hidden somewhere we haven't been before. Well, we technically haven't been inside there.
So just as
If that's
I
the case, the inside of the ruin is just the only place I can think of.
Well,
No, there was one other place too. What was it again? The castle of the music park? What's its name? Talking about the Natsumi Castle? You don't get it all. He freaking means the Nazumi Castle. Then those two places are we have those two places to choose from. We won't be able to enter the ancient ruins without a password. What should we do?
like...
A password, huh? I'm guessing we still don't have any clues to that.
Hey,
That probably goes for Nagito too. He wouldn't be able to enter without the password either, right? If that's the case, it's hard to think of the bombs would be set inside the ancient ruin, right? Then we should go to the castle first.
Are we screwed?
But isn't it dangerous? I mean, what if that was Nagito's trap all along?
Jeez.
Monaco's trap, Monami's trap, now Nagito's trap.
Dumbass.
Nagito's trap. If we keep worrying about that, we won't get anything done. You're totally fired up too.
Hey.
Anyway, we should try going there at least. We don't have time to stand around doing nothing. Alright, full speed ahead.
Obviously.
Alright, we'll tackle Nezumi Castle first.
Hey, hey!
Check it out. Oh, okay. The entrance is destroyed. Well, it's been blown to bits as if someone set off a bomb.
I get it.
That's true. Look at this place was spot on.
Damn it!
Then the bombs are inside here.
Damn right.
That's what it looks like. Then let's try going inside, but we need to be careful. We need to pay as much attention as we can. You're right. Oh no, let's go. After forcing a dry swallow, I nervously stepped to the door. And there, another death. What the heck? What is this place? I thought the inside would look more lighthearted than this. The ambiance feels similar to that of a temple or a church, however. It's just me, or does it seem like there's no bombs to be found here? No, it's not just you. If the bombs are strong enough to blow up the entire island, they should be pretty big, but I don't see anything. I don't see a place where they could be hidden either. And the bombs aren't here? The bombs aren't here. Even so, I feel like there's something suspicious here. But why? It feels like this place is different somehow. The feeling, the same as I felt when I first saw the ancient ruins. There's a huge Nordic-looking spear on the wall. It looks a little flashy, but I have a strong feeling that this spear isn't just for decoration. Anyways, it's really strange looking. There's some kind of cord attached to the end of the handle.
Which means...
This weapon is designed to capture an opponent using the cord as a whip just before you deliver the final blow. So it's like a chainsicle? However, you must be careful. Using a whip as a weapon is difficult. You might capture yourself instead of your intended target.
That is right!
And you might also cause an unexpected fan service moment. What are you talking about? Beautiful fighters who get themselves in immodest situations are in universal demand. Like I said, what are you talking about? To all subjects, the password to guide everyone to the future is... Oh. This fun isn't matching the obvious of the castle at all. It's almost like it was intentionally put here. Hi everyone, come check this out. Oh, what's that? To all subjects, the password to guide everyone to the future is... It is about us? What's more written below that? What does it mean? Password to guide everyone to the future is... blank. What the heck is this? We can't even read the most important part. What does the password to guide everyone to the future even mean? Password to guide everyone to Hope's Peak. Maybe it's the password. That password.
Could it be?
Could be the password to access the ancient ruin? Guide everyone to a future. Maybe that refers to the Japanese word that was written on the door. As expected of Miss Sonia, she only had to read it once to understand what it means.
Like...
But if we can't read the password, there's nothing we can do.
That is...
It's a rather tragic moment.
Hey, hey.
I wonder who erased this. Erased? I mean, it doesn't feel like it was erased naturally, right? It looks like it was forcibly scratched off. That's the only way I can see it.
Even so.
But Monami Monokuma shouldn't have been able to enter this castle because they don't like mice, right?
I won't forget.
Then it was Nagito. He's the only one who erased the password.
Perhaps...
Nagito probably discovered the password here and used it to enter the ancient ruin. Then he hid the bombs in the ancient ruin. So he erased the password so he wouldn't be able to get near the bombs. That actually makes a lot of sense. If that's true, he gave us a hint even though we knew we wouldn't be able to use it.
Don't tell me.
Just so he could shove that reality in our faces? There's no way we can enter that ancient ruin if we don't know the password. And we can't do anything about the bombs unless the traitor comes forward. Did he lure us to this place so we'd be forced to confront that? Forcing us to confront the despair before us. Forcing us to confront how powerless we are. And that's what Monokuma would do. Hey, whoever you are, why don't you just reveal yourself to us? You don't have to reveal yourself to us, just tell Nagito. If you don't, you'll just end up dying too, you know? Hey, who are you saying that to? I don't know, I'm trying to say it to everyone. Let's stop. Fighting amongst ourselves won't help anything. More importantly, let's work harder to find the password to that ancient ruin, or clues that might relate to it.
Hey.
As long as we cooperate and explore all over the island, we might be able to find it, you know? Are you telling us to look everywhere for a password that might not even exist? Who would leave a password here in the first place, and why? And it wasn't Monokuma or Monami, then who was it? We can't even share that, we can't even answer that, so there's no way we'll be able to find anything.
Wait!
Then what would you have us do? Just wait until we all die? That is no different than when we were all in the funhouse. And what did we learn there? We learned not to give up on living, right? That Gundam was the only one who said that. Very well then, I shall look for it on my own existence. Excuse me. Good going, Kazuichi, dang. Sonia, hold on. But Sonia ignored me as I called for her and stormed off the area. Her shoulders were shaking a little, I'm sure of it.
I mean...
What the heck?
Shut up!
Fine then, you want to look for it? Well, you want to look for it? Well, fine. Hey. Kazuichi left the castle and walked the opposite direction of Sonia. What are they doing? Now's the time for infighting. Well, it might be a good idea to work separately. Oh, why? I mean, it's easier to move around that way, you know? In case someone wanted to secretly go meet someone. What does that mean? Sorry, just act like I was thinking out loud and pretend you weren't listening.
Damn it.
Not again. Man, we're scattered as usual.
Stupid fool.
Seriously. If you think so, then please help. Yeah, leave it to me. I've got a secret plan. I just have to find the source of the problem and snap it off. Akane, what's your secret plan?
Could it be?
I have a bad feeling about the way Akane's acting. I'll run after her. It's best if we keep Akane away from Nagato for now. Far away. You're right. I'll have to leave it to you.
Yep.
Yep, see you later. Chaki ran after Akane. And from there, I was the only one left. What does it mean, really? Who are the subjects that are being referred to? What's the password to guide everyone to the future? I was the last to leave the castle, and I wandered over to the island searching for clues to the password. But I didn't expect to find anything. In the end, that's exactly what happened. And so time passes at usual speed.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
After that's when I kept searching the island, but I didn't find what we were looking for. And after a while, I forgot what I was supposed to be looking for in the first place. In the end, after coming empty handed, I returned to the hotel. I didn't see anyone on my else way back here, but I also didn't see them while I was exploring either. That's because, even though this island was so vast, our numbers have drastically decreased since we arrived. I can't think of any other reason than that. I should go back. Well. Nagito said time runs out at noon tomorrow. Another day is about to end, which means there's only half a day left. I can't imagine the traitor to be revealed by then, so since we don't have to know if they really exist, even if they do, it's possible they've forgotten that they're the traitor. All this thinking makes me feel like I should do something, but my brain and body were yearning for rest, probably because of all the walking I did today. As I dozed off, horrible disgusting images began to surface from the back of my mind, one after the other. But before I could focus on the specific of those images... Ding dong. I slowly sank into the depths of darkness. Dang.
Hey!
I think giving up is really important. If you don't give up on your dreams, they'll come true. It's just irresponsible and lazy encouragement. No matter how much you try without giving up, it's useless in the end. Persistence is just the worst. That's why giving up is so important. But you can't give up if you don't even try. That's actually the worst of all. The scenery is morning, the same as always ever. I can see the sun peeking through the window. I can hear the faint sound of waves crashing on the beach, but the bomb Nagato said it's going to destroy this once time runs out at noon. At that moment, there's nothing in our situation that's changing for the better. Usually, I can go to the restaurant, but what should I do today? As long as I remember what Nagato said. Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here. Alright. Sounds like he was planning to hang out with the restaurant all day. Wait a minute, he's going to be there all day? Then if anyone went to the restaurant like they normally do, the bad feeling lingering in my chest grew with each beat in my frantic heart. I immediately ran out of my cottage. If someone kills him, it'd be very obvious who it was, so it's not like it's that much of a worry. Good morning, Hajime.
Hi.
About yesterday, I may have showed somewhat careless with my words. I could not keep myself from snapping at what Kazuichi said, and I acted on my own. Thanks to my actions, everyone ended up going their own separate ways, right? Yeah, but what you said wasn't wrong either. I have not given up yet. I will do my very best to live until the very end. If not, I will not be able to face Gundam, Nekomara, or the others who have died. Thanks for reminding me. My boy. My boys. They've been massacred. Once it's inside the restaurant, the worst case scenario is unfolding before me.
Class
Playtime's over. Now, where'd you hide the bombs?
That hurts, but I'll never tell. If you really want me to spit it out, you should try torturing me or something.
Huh? Torture?
Maybe you can stab my fingers with that fork over there. Or scoop my eyes out with that spoon. If you're not willing to fill me with despair, there's no way my hope will ever
Yeah. Akane's hand suddenly wrapped around Nagato's neck, and his face began turning a startling shade of red.
Going with me. Just die already.
Her clenched hands kept squeezing even tighter, as if she was trying to snap his neck instead of just strangling him.
Hey,
What are you doing? Akane?
this is bad.
Are you alright? Isn't he seriously gonna die? But she was too overcome with rage to acknowledge us. Huh? There you go.
Calm down, okay? You wouldn't do something like that, right? You're not the kind of person who would hurt someone,
Thank you, Shortcake.
right? See, it's all right. Yep, no problem.
Sorry, I'm awake now.
That's weird.
What was I doing anyways?
Hey,
So that's what I want to ask. Don't tell me you were actually thinking about killing him. And that's when it happened. In the corner of my eye, I saw him slowly stand up.
thanks.
Thank you, Akane. I got to see my dead dog again. I haven't seen him in ages. Wow. So you're right. You probably pissed off Akane in the first place.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do it, though. Anyway, thank you for saving me. Looks like I owe you one.
Then,
If you sincerely mean that, please tell us the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Huh?
Password to the ancient ruin? What are you going on? What are you going to do with that? Don't play dumb. You've hidden the bombs inside that ruin, right?
You're right.
Yep, I did. Until yesterday. Huh? Hey Nagato, what do you mean by until yesterday?
Well-
There wasn't anything important inside the ancient ruins, just some familiar scenery. Familiar scenery?
Jeez.
I got bored of it. Also, I hid them in there. It would be completely meaningless. Even if you had managed to learn the password to the ancient ruin, it had no meaning anymore. Now that I moved the bomb somewhere else.
hey,
But they were inside the ancient ruin, right?
I'm glad.
Anyway, I guess I was right for me to move them. They were about to be found before the traitor confessed. Well, it's not like it really matters. In fact, that might be better.
Amazing.
To make hope shine even brighter.
Bastard.
Stop talking crazy and tell us where you moved the bombs already. Looks like you're in a hurry. Well, that's understandable. After all, time runs out today. Then let's begin the final battle. The final battle between the traitor and everyone else. The final battle between hope and despair. The place to hit the bombs this time is a place you've all visited at least once. That's it? That isn't that broad? It shouldn't be that hard for you guys to split up. For now, why don't you go search everywhere as fast as you can? As long as everyone cooperates, it should be easy to find out where the bombs are. What the heck?
This is exciting.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not that, only that, I believe in you all. I believe the time we've spent together. More than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's going to be fine. As long as you believe in hope, all your hearts, the path should open. And with that, Nagato walked away and left us this sinister mixed message.
Damn it.
Why does he still have to be alive? Now's not the time to complain about stuff like that.
oh,
Besides, we don't have time to fight amongst ourselves.
you are right.
You are right. We must hurry and search for the bombs. We still have time to stop them. We should still have time to stop them.
I mean,
Based on the places we've searched, I don't know where we should look. All of them. The only thing we do is split up and cover as much ground as we can. There are exactly 6 of us each. Each person should be in charge of searching an island.
Damn it.
Then leave this island to me. I've already had the layout of this island in my head.
Leave it to me.
If Akane has the first island, then I'll do the second one. Miss Sonia should get the smallest island. Are you okay with searching Central Island? But
anyway.
you're probably not good at covering ground anyway, right? It's fine, you can search Central Island. Chiaki, you should search the third island with the hospital. Hajime, you search the amusement park island. And I'll handle the final island. Alright, let's do it. Let's hurry and find those bombs so we can take care of Nagato once and for all. We stormed up the restaurant and immediately left and searched for the bombs. We didn't have much time to even think about the traitor is. But it's ironic. Nagato is the reason we're all splitting up, but the reason we're all cooperating is because of Nagato too. It's pretty ironic. I'm in charge of searching the 4th island. I should search every nook and cranny. According to Nagato, the bombs have enough power to easily wipe out an entire island. That's probably not very small. I'll definitely find it. It was a giant bomb on top of the house. Yeah, that's pretty big. Oh, it's open. Wait a second. The door's open? Looks like I can go inside, but it's possible the bombs are hidden in here. Alright, let's go. How should I describe this place? It's so cloyingly cute that it feels like I'm going to be sick.
Ah, no!
Why is Hajime in my house? The door was wide open. As soon as she heard that, Monomi waddled to the door and... It's broken. My security system is broken. The robber probably did it. No, a robber is no excuse. A female teacher with a young boy student in her house, it's just inappropriate. I've been splattered with disgrace. She's noisy. I've been splattered with disgrace, such a sticky disgrace. So anyway, you said something about a robber. What are you talking about, Monokuma? Monokuma wouldn't do something as cheap as breaking the lock. Ever since he took over my power, he can do anything he wants on this island as long as he wills it. Power, will, you're always so melodramatic. But if it was Monokuma, then does it mean the robber was one of us? I'm not doubting my students or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen. What's your important thing anyways? My treasure box. I don't think any of us would steal Monomi's treasure box. But if someone did, why would they steal it in the first place? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? Magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Well, if I come across it... Well, then keep talking, don't... I'm not doubting my students or anything. If you find a magnificent treasure box, if I come across it... Well, never mind, because we just did twice. What the heck is that? Plushies? Don't go touching my things without my permission. They're important. Your own plushies? You must love yourself, just like Monokuma. You're wrong. Please don't compare me to that thing. Don't you have enough delicacy? Entering a woman's house without permission and touching her things makes your teacher very sad. This will not be allowed, Hajime. He needs a class in morality. Delicacy and morality? I don't think those things have anything to do with each other.
That's right.
I should give you a special private lesson after school. Miss Monomi will slowly and thoroughly give you a good That sounds really inappropriate. Once again, I've been splattered with disgrace. Such a sticky and gooey disgrace. You're the one who started saying it. Okay, well then when we talk to her, can we... Okay, well then... Are these monitors? They're not displaying anything right now, but why are there so many? You're monitoring us with these? So I was right. The surveillance cameras over the island and the footage those cameras are recording. You were watching the footage in these monitors. You were monitoring us, weren't you? I was until Monokuma appeared. No longer have my magic stick, and because of that, Monokuma stole all my powers. So I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. Those monitors are useless. What's it have to do with the surveillance cameras? Anyway, I can't monitor everyone anymore. I have no other way of following your movements unless I rely on those somewhat nifty ears. I don't really understand, but does that mean Monokuma has been watching us from those surveillance cameras? No, it's probably not him either. In his current state, he shouldn't have the need for using those cameras. His power keeps increasing beyond my expectations. He surpassed any standard of measuring it. And stop talking about stuff that doesn't make sense. Who's watching those surveillance cameras? They probably only matter to the outside? Outside? You mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma. I see, so the people outside the island are watching the footage captured by the surveillance cameras and... Let's just brush that whole thing aside. There's no way I can do that. But I can't say. Hey. Is he trying to cover up by crying? That's exactly what Monokuma does. Just as I thought, I can't trust her at all. Alrighty, that's enough of your questions. Now it's my turn to ask you a question. Me? Why did you suddenly come to this music park? And it's strange as you're walking around alone. Something happened? Something did happen. Huh? That's right, I don't have time to waste at a place like this. Hey, I need to ask you an important question. Do you know where they are? Someone on Jabok Island, Nagito. Why, hello there, Monomi. Want to play with your big brother? Monokuma? What's with your sudden invitation? We've never played before. Come on, everyone's busy. We shouldn't interfere. So hurry and come play with me. My ears. Please don't pull my ears.
I'll leave the rest to
I'll let you students handle the rest. Do your best. It's always interferes when we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring us. No, now's time to complain. I should get back to searching for the bombs. I shouldn't waste any more time. I left out of Monomi's house and returned searching for the bombs. I don't see the freaking bombs anywhere. Not good. No good would come from rushing. I should try looking somewhere else.
Hey.
Hajime, I found them. You found them? Yeah, bombs reply to the top of each other. I didn't expect to find the actual bombs. Where'd you find them? Near that super factory that the life-size Monokuma plushies are made. The plushie factory, got it. I'll go to Kazuichi and Akane. Can you tell Sonia and Chiaki? Yeah, got it. We'll meet in front of the bombs later. Meet in front of the bombs? What's gonna happen after that? We'll be able to stop them? There's no point in thinking about that right now. I need to tell Sonia and Chiaki about the bombs first. Sonia should be at the central island, Chiaki in the third island. That's right, I don't see her anywhere. Hey, Sonia. I'm right here.
Too bad.
Just kidding, it's only me.
Yes, indeed.
Hajime, call Sonia, but nothing happened because she's already gone to a faraway place. Huh? Just kidding. Looking for Sonia, she was walking around near the military base. Military base? The one on the final island? Did she already hear about the bombs? Is that why she went to the final island? But even so, there's no reason for her to be at the military base because the bombs were found at the plushie factory. I don't understand, but I'll head over there and talk to Chiaki. Maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. Chiaki should be at the third island. Alright, let's go. That's a huge looking bomb. My oh my. My miles. Near the music venue. Is that it's Chiaki. It's a Chiaki. What's up, shortcake? Even though she's taller than me. Chiaki, I've been looking for you.
What happened?
Don't respond so slowly. It's the bombs. You're on the bombs. Hurry over to the plushie factory. Are you listening? There's no time to space out. You're right. The bombs are bad, right? We gotta go to the plushie factory. I'll head over. Just be a little bit more nervous. In a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. All right, I should hurry over to the island and meet up with Sonia at the military base. Sonia, there she is. What is she doing in a place like this? Rustle. Looks like Sonia's digging around the back of that truck. Hey, what are you doing?
My,
Hajime, please don't startle me.
I am concerned.
I thought my heart was going to explode. Explode? Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching Central Island? I was, but there was something I needed to confirm here. Never mind that for now. We found them. What did you find? The bombs, obviously. They found the bombs at the plushie factory. The bombs at the factory? Let's hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should already be there, too. What are you stalling for? If we don't hurry, we'll be late.
You are right.
I understand. I shall make my way there shortly. Please go on without me. Huh?
I am sorry.
It's going to be fine. I will catch up with you soon. Got it. Then I'll start heading over. I don't know what Sonia wants to do, but there's no time to argue about it. I left Sonia there for now and decided to go to the plushie factory first. Why is she even at the military base? I can just ask her later. Anyway, the bombs are the biggest priority. I should head over to the plushie factory. No, is she gonna be left alone and something's gonna happen to her? Because are they setting this up for Sonia to die after Gundam 2? That sucks. No, I just can't believe it. I refuse to believe it. That can't be what's about to happen. Look at Hajime's strut. Boom, 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 boom. Where's Sonia? I told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said she'd catch up with us later.
Huh?
Later? Why? She should know that now isn't time for that, but...
No.
Can I go bring her?
Dumbass.
Do you really think there's time for that? You're right, we need to stop the bombs first. Alright, let's go. We steeled our nerves and charged into the factory. Oh, wow. The first thing I noticed was the roaring engine of a truck nearby. A truck? Why? There's a truck parked in the middle of the factory. A lot of dangerous looking objects are lowered, oh gosh, onto the body of the truck. Those things on the top of the body of this light.
Damn it.
I don't know how powerful they are, or if they're enough to blow up the entire island, but if they're that many, they must be extremely powerful. Did you really drive this truck over and carry over all these bombs?
Damn it.
Kazuichi, can you disarm these bombs? You're good at this kind of thing, right? I thought I could, but it looks like the engine is also acting as a detonator, so that's why the engine is still running. These bombs are set to explode if the engine stops running. The insulator will blow off and trigger the explosion. I don't care how it's built. Can you disarm it or not? It's impossible. I don't have enough time. The main detonator was put inside this bulky metal box and welded shut. There's no way I can disarm it if I can't get this thing open. So it's going to take you a long time? That's not good. I mean, it's almost...
This is bad.
Yeah, noon. What if we use the tools at the military base?
Hey, hey,
I
hey.
don't have time for that. The truck's engine is a detonator, right? Then we can't stall for time by adding gasoline. It's no use. The fuel cap has been welded on, so...
I'm gonna do it!
Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea.
Bastard.
You can't. You don't even have the driver's license. Are you seriously gonna stop me? I thought your family was all about breaking the law.
Damn it.
But even that's impossible. There's a chain wrapped around the wheel. If we can't disarm the bomb, stall for time, or move the truck, there's nothing we can do.
Hey, hey.
Hey, check it out. Huh?
See?
There's some kind of machine on top of the metal box Kazuichi mentioned. The machine on top of the box? Oh, this. It looks like a card reader. A card reader? Maybe we can disarm the bomb if we swipe the key card.
Are you serious?
What? Well, that might be possible. Nagito wouldn't be able to disarm the bombs if he didn't have some way of doing that, right?
Huh?
Maybe he never planned to disarm them from the start. No, I don't think that's it. Nagito is probably trying to make us do something here. What do you mean, something? Knowing Nagito, there's definitely some kind of theme to this, I think. A theme? I think. Probably would do something messed up like this.
All right!
Then we gotta find that.
Leave it to me.
Nagito is trying to make us do something here. If that's true, what is he trying to make us do this time? Any ideas? I feel like there's something that wasn't here that wasn't the first time I came. This? There's a laptop on the top of this stop conveyor belt. It wasn't the last time I came here, right?
How suspicious.
It looks suspicious. It might be good if we examine it thoroughly. Yeah, you're right. As soon as I touched the laptop, some kind of program began running all of a sudden. And almost immediately, a video started playing.
Hello there.
Why, hello there. Great work. Sure we found the bombs, huh? Believing you was completely worth it. Nagito?
Perhaps.
Looks like a video message from Nagito.
Piss
A
me
video
off.
message. If they've got something to say, he can say to our faces.
Hey, bastard.
Just hold on. For now, let's just watch this through to the end.
Now then.
Now you guys have found the bombs, all you need to do is stop it. To tell you the truth, it's actually not that hard to do. You see, there's a card reader on top of the middle box. As long as you can scan an e-handbook, it will disarm the bombs.
Leave it to me.
Or if that's the case, so just leave it to me. However,
Well,
it won't work to just any student handbook if you want to disarm that bomb. You have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity, but I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. So if things stay this way, it'll look like I lost, right? That's why I was thinking I should have another battle. This is going to be your last chance, traitor. What are you going to do? Everyone's life depends on you. Whether or not you save them is up to you. Now then, I wonder how this will go to the end. Will the traitor's identity finally be revealed? And with that, the video ended. The traitor's student handbook.
don't tell me.
So that's it. That was the trap. To weed out the traitor.
Hey, hey.
And there's seriously a traitor? If there is, they should come forward already. I mean, their life is in danger too, you know. That's true, but stop whining and complaining. We should do it one at a time. Don't be stupid. What if someone besides the traitor uses their handbook?
Hey, hey.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoying expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took out her handbook out of her pockets. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Looks like it was wrong.
See?
Who's next?
Hey, hey, hey.
What are you doing? If you make a mistake, the bombs might blow up.
You think so?
But they didn't. This is a fluke. Don't act like so careless in a situation like this.
Anyway,
Well, I guess Chiaki's not the traitor. I don't think the traitor would have swiped their handbook right away like she did. So what are we gonna do? Who wants to try it next?
Hey, hey, hey.
Like I said, I don't act so careless. Swiping the wrong card might be safe, but only one chance, you know?
Huh?
Hey, what happened?
No.
Nothing. I might just be overthinking it, but the engine somehow sounds... Then Kazuichi's face turned pale and he rushed over to the truck. And then, as he tilted his head forward the engine, he suddenly shouted, "It's out of gas."
What'd you say?
Did you say?
Huh?
What's gonna happen if there's no gas? I already told you it's gonna blow. But it's too soon. I mean, there's still time until noon. Did Nagito miscalculate?
Serious?
Miscalculate? If you're gonna set us up, at least get your calculations right, dang it. At least Monokuma knows how to keep a schedule. We can't do anything about it. Is there something we can do? Yeah, there's only one thing we can do. What is it? What do we have to do? Pray?
are you kidding
Are
me?
you serious? Then we should run. With those words, we start sprinting away. That's when it happened.
It is all right. It is not a bomb.
Huh? All of a sudden, the inside of the factory began overflowing with dazzling lights.
Huh?
What is this? Looks like they're fireworks. Fireworks? While we stood there dumbfounded, the fireworks slowly descended with decreased their intensity, and eventually,
Oh my.
this means it wasn't a bomb.
Huh?
The heck? I mean, Nagito said. So it's just as I thought. As you thought.
Hey, hey.
Hey everyone, look over here. The laptop. It looks like it's playing another video. Is it Nagito again? We immediately rushed over to the laptop. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them.
Damn it.
So it was all a bluff. Then, what was the bomb that he detonated at the hotel? Nagito went to the Octagon instead of the Funhouse, right?
Don't tell me.
And that, where he got that bomb? But it definitely wasn't strong enough to blow up an island. Nagito was lying about that?
Pissed me
He's
off.
still watching us from somewhere. If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
Hey, hey.
Let's think about it after we've watched the video thing. You're right.
Hey.
So how'd it go? Did the traitor come forward? If I had to guess, well, I'd say they didn't, right? So then, which is it? It'd make me very happy if you guys could tell me. I'll be at the warehouse next door waiting for an answer. From there, we'll compare our answers, and I'll let you know who the traitor really is. See you later. The warehouse next door? That's where Nagito is. This time I'll beat the crap out of him for sure. Then I'll deliver the final blow and smash his head in with a wrench. What are you saying? You guys can just beat him out. You guys can just beat the heck out of him because I'm the one who's gonna kill him. You guys are totally flipped your lids. Now's the time to be calm. We need to stop them. You're right. Let us make haste. Chucky, I can't believe you actually swiped your card. I mean, that's great that they didn't blow up, but you should have been more cautious.
Well?
But isn't it better than letting them explode? Well, that's true. At least we know for sure that Chucky isn't the traitor. If she was a traitor, she wouldn't have attempted that in the first place.
I think.
More importantly, we should hurry and catch up with the others, I think. Yeah, you're right. We'll leave them alone. They might actually kill Nagito. I think.
Huh?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I totally know how you feel, but calm down.
Wait.
Shut up. Huh? For everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. The red, angry faces instantly transformed to a look of caution. Akane, what is it? Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of the door. The other side of the door? I've been listening carefully. I can make out a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music? What's he planning? Is this another one of Nagito's traps? Maybe the moment we open the door, the real bomb's gonna go kaboom.
Now then.
Kaboom. Double kill. Fetch me their souls. Alright, let's open it and find out. Please do not, Akane. It's dangerous.
Yo.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
Leave it to me.
Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh?
It's not opening. There's something blocking the door. I can barely open it.
Hey, hey.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop, okay? Didn't I tell you I'll be fine? I gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored the protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. It's gonna blow up. Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves. But what's this? What happened?
Yo.
Look inside.
It sure is dark.
Looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within the darkness, a loud Himmel blared through the warehouse at full volume.
Do you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
As someone cue, it suddenly started. Ooh! Someone's spitting their mixtape. Oh, Nagito! He's spitting his mixtape over this instrumental. Okay.
It's on fire!
This is his instrumental he uses to rap in underground clubs across the country. A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse, like fiery wings spreading before us. What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Hey, hey!
How are we supposed to put out this fire? There should be fire extinguisher supplies in the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those. Got it. Let's head to the break room. After listening to Sonia, we went into the factory. The break room is here, right? Where are the fire extinguisher supplies? A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. Looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them. You found those. Those are fire grenades. Fire grenades? They're basically fire extinguisher goods. When you throw them at a fire, the container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire. But this is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing the fire extinguisher supplies too. This should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We grabbed all the fire extinguisher grenades and rushed back to the warehouse. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time. Looks like the curtain in the back is burning up. We'll just have to aim for that, right? Alright, let's go. We aim for the curtain in the back and all through the fire grenades one after the other. But, is it just me or does it feel like the fire is not going out at all? The curtain absorbed the impact of the grenades thrown, which fell to the floor and shattered. They were completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning curtain.
Does it not seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, It will inflame the ceiling!
This is bad. We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Don't be stupid! There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it.
Not if you don't ask nicely. There we go.
It's raining?
So this is the power of the Japanese Terra Terrabosa!
That's not it. It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Turned on for what? Water continued to vigorously pour out the sprinklers. There we go. After a while, the fire in the warehouse was completely extinguished. Gorsh. Looks like the fire is out. That is a relief. Oh, geez, who's mad? Man, my merch is drenched. It got splattered with water and is now soaked. It's so wet.
Hey, hey.
Hey, is it okay to look inside now?
Just a minute.
Time out, time out. You can't. No way. Why can't we go inside? Smoke and hazardous gas are still spreading through the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathed in any lingering smoke. So for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I've professionally prepared?
You're so stupid!
Everything is a lie. Monokuma doesn't exist. The Monokuma Theater doesn't exist. Everything is fiction. There's no meaning whatsoever. There's no relationships whatsoever. Everything was made. Monokuma can't be found anywhere. What are you doing here anyway? That was like the one thing in like FNAF where they were like, the Springtrap suits never existed, kind of a thing.
Indeed.
Now the Monokuma Theater's over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now. Also, I'm starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold
Why are your
on.
eyes on the front?
I got it.
So we can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened, and be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough with your bull.
I'll leave
Okay, I'll leave the rest
to
of you guys. I turned on the light for you guys too. You might want to hurt yourself if it's dark, or you might
Here.
have. No, now go ahead. Go right ahead.
Perhaps.
Is Nagito inside? He said he was in the video message, but apparently he escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke. I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey,
Well, why don't we go inside and see what he's doing, or how he's doing?
you.
Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing and it won't settle down. I'm scared, as if an intense malice is about to stab me through my whole body, and I can't even budge. I feel like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Anyway, let's go inside. Yep, let's roll. Nagito, where are you? A charred odor permitted through the warehouse, and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I stepped inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
Hey,
It's not me.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry.
you serious?
Sonia, say it ain't so. No, not that. It's like a smell I never smelled before.
Like,
Well, it makes sense. There are strange smells and a bunch of different things we burned.
Hey, hey.
Hey, everyone, did you know about the curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean? No.
See?
I didn't notice until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too. When I looked at what Chaka's pointing to, the space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the curtain. Oh, that's the curtain. I thought that was the curtain on the floor. I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I never experienced a depressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of intense malice that I'd been feeling. What would that be? No way! No! Oh, well, we found Nagito. Oh, he is well and deeply dead. Someone messed him up. I had no idea what I was looking at. You're looking at Nagito's corpse. Except all of us were literally together, except Sonia. She arrived late. No, that's too obvious. Is it? Or is it just setting us up for the 1-2 punch? Man. By the time I realized what I was looking at, the remains of Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. Whoo boy. Ooh boy. Smile at hope in the name of despair, deadly life. Here we go again. Same old dog, just a different day. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend the reality yet.
What? What?
What's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know. That's right, it's Nagito. He always messes with us. He always tries to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believed it. That when the killing finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that...
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement. That's for real.
Hey!
The Nagito is really dead.
Damn it.
It's not that he's dead. The body discovery announcement just made. Does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed? Plus, it's one of us? I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally. Then it's gonna start again. Huh? The class trial's gonna start soon, right? Oh no.
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta do it to find out who Nagito's killer is. No matter who you guys sacrifice, you determine to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So allow me to give you a familiar Monokuma. Hold it right there.
Damn it!
Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid
Shut up, I
brother.
can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more, I won't let you. I'll make sure I'll pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey, hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. You just now noticed?
Lie.
Anyway, Monami, if you're going to talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? What are your intentions anyway? Why do you keep everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. No fair, you're shutting up too. Enough already. We already had enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. But
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killings happen, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's the only way we can survive this, right?
Nice!
Looks like your kids are way more well behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me.
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why we'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time. Doesn't that mean you guys are getting bored of the school trip?
Actually-
Don't worry, the end is near. I'm the end.
What's the
Don't
matter?
make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The bomb. The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When the timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey, hey.
If this will finally be over,
serious?
then maybe we can go home.
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still more to do. So once again, alright, the Monokuma file. You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends, there won't be an afterwards at all.
Do your
Okay,
best.
do your best.
Wait!
Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
We'll just skip this time, right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, is it safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it.
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end of us if we screw up here. Let's hurry and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However...
It's nice to think everyone can go home, but that's impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That's the truth of the previous case, but it was really true this time. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito, because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, it wasn't because of that. It was something more to do with that. And whatever it was, it stuck inside me. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna, I just need to take a break. It was insanely hot, and it still is, and I needed to do stuff about that. So now we'll just investigate the, oh jeez. Victim was Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plush factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Quite literally. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Why? Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Jeez, what a tragic situation. Just reading this makes me depressed. Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body, and I should start with the back of the warehouse. So the curtain blocked most of the water. This wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much, thanks to that I could properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Alright, so now the file's been added. Alright. Well, first of all, that is huge, and it's just there. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming from his stomach. No, that's probably one of the plushies, actually. No response. He's dead, Jim. No, that's the real him. I'm not dead. This is one of those life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory. If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal, too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Probably. Then why did he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed and then going out of the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh? He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die just like the plushie over there. Wow, dang. You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you to the very end. I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Well, we'll see about that. Looks like those annoyances are gone. Now we can investigate properly. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. And we leveled up. Monokuma plush has been added. Okay, cool. There's just so much debris. Wait, lighter? Ah, this is it's an oil lighter. That's where the curtains would have been hanging. It looks like the fire did extensive damage. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
It's on.
It's the most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Which means...
So using that, the curtains was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? So do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused the fire to destroy the evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... Oil lighter has been added. Alright. Fire grenades. There's a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastics are scattered all over the place. This is probably... Yeah, when we had the fire grenades. Those fire grenades that were used to put out the fire, well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Jeez. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Could be, I don't know. Why is the water purple? I guess we could talk to all of them? She looks like she's in deep thought with something at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling? Yeah, about the sprinklers. It's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire. You can see a grinder, or... Gritter? Right next to it, right? Or girder. My bad.
See?
Can you see that red streak? Huh? It's a pink streak, but yeah, there's definitely something up there. You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like the small red line on the ceiling of the girder. Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Ah, even that's a truth bullet, huh? All right. Can we actually click on the curtain? No, I guess the curtain's all not that important. If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial, then we can think about what will happen after. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't think of anything except laugh. Aw, man. I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think it'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey.
What do you mean, something? Make us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that? I don't know. This is Monokuma we're talking about. You know? There's no way they'll end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't bring up strange stuff like that. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was noon sharp, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so it would have been needed to be prepared. They would have needed time to prepare. Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious. Well, none of us have alibis for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Well, I guess it's time to look at his body. I never expected Nagito to die like this. The way he was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times where the only able to reach the truth was because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. First, we need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife. By the way, it seems like the wounds on his legs and left arms were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killers finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand. And then they finished him off with a spear. How cruel. Now, does that mean the killer went through the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But couldn't they just kill him by stabbing with the knife? Why did they use the spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? Probably, I don't know. A reason they had to use a spear, huh? Survival knife. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
Something strange. Strange? What?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand, there's also blood, but only above the middle joints of each finger. That's right. Why is it only on this part? Just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood spatter like this? Blood on the left hand has been added. Alright. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this antagonizing look on his face when he died. Agonizing. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splatter all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Excuse me. Shaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. In one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off his mouth. What are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
I'll be fine. I'll put it back right once I'm done investigating here. Put the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face, it looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case, it's no use, she's not listening. Hey, about the blood splatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like when it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Scissor, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we need to really worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue. I should remember it. I mean, it means he probably didn't die from poisoning, right? Like, he didn't cough up blood. A spear with a flashy ornament has impaled deeply in Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. Looks like that's the fatal wound.
What's this?
My, what's this? It's a strange-looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. This is your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the Spear of Gunyear, right? From the first game? You definitely just came up with that right now. By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like we saw it at the Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle? That was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Dang you mice, dang you all. I see, even he doesn't know what's inside the castle. More importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. For some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Shaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently the spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of Gunyear. Wow, what a throwback. Okay. Is that everything, though? No. Wait. The rope? The burnt rope? Tied with rope. It looks like the tip of the rope is burnt off. Could this be the result of the fire? That's weird. The rope is burned off like this. Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was that close to the blaze? Burnt rope has been added. Alright. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, but they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that? They brutalized the crap out of him. At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding huge grudges towards him, or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds are inflicted for reasons other than killing, which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito. Refusing to let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Yeah. Torture wounds. I guess I'm done with the surrounding area surrounding Nagito's body. Just I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. I'm even surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible, and I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. I am used to something as abnormal as that. That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Maybe. I mean, now I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone into the trouble of trying to tie him, of tying the rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate the other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Well, I already investigated all this. Leave here? Yep, back it up. Alright, so, for example, this. This is MP3 player, and there's even a speaker plugged into it, but why is it here?
Maybe.
Looks like that weird music was playing from here. You know, the music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it, that music was playing from the MP3 player. I won't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? MP3 player has been added. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a ton of CDs. All these CDs are all copies of Monokuma's music. They should have been burned too. Well, they weren't though. A ton of books. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaked them. Okay, well. Dang, alright. Well, can I actually leave here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Why are the controls suddenly inverted? I don't like that. Well, let's do this. Oh, this. A lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they should have been put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess, huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe that's the reason the panels are tipped over like this. When we kick the door in, it's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words, yep, basically when they kick the door in. Yep, we remember all this. It just happened. Could it be? Was that it? And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
The Monokuma panels are tipped over, starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that is the only one that's neat and ordered. Isn't that clearly strange? Strange, that means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Monokuma panels added. Gotcha. Like what? Are I just talking to everybody? Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there's an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it, but it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put the fire out. There's a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades. I agree, if we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. This thing's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy.
Hey!
You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not!
Oh, you were definitely thinking it. 100%, it's you. I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
Whoa!
You're screwing with me. Nope. How lewd. Yep, you just fell for that. You just walked into that. You walk into it every time.
Hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Kazuichi, you should probably just keep your mouth shut already. Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me there's something I need to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagato's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? What is it? I want to talk to you about what the fake bomb Nagato set off in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? I think it's alright, it's not a bomb. Why did you know that the bombs are fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my! It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It's a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Wow. Dang, and they're also very upset. Sonia?
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. I should calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagato planted the bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched them into the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. and because you were searching for them, you were late when we were all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion that the bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How'd you find out the bombs in the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruins. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruins. Now, why is Monami there?
That plan was an utter failure.
Why is Monami there? This actually was not a bad plan, though.
The bomb was not real. It was made up. Damn it all to hell.
See, so that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Mommy as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Kazuichi just got blown up. That bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it, but upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated, but the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything. There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Sonia's account's been added. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues in the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there's still many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At the time like this, you might be good if you broaden your investigation range. I mean, it's good to investigate other places as well. Should be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, the Nezumi castle with the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating. Hey you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree, I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone guarding the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There isn't enough of us. Besides, we're investigating all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, if it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together, so we need to search for them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we have to give up completely. We don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Then is it okay if we leave this place? It's okay? There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, no one can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around.
My.
I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. However, when I was staring at all those Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off in the lobby might have been set up here.
Do you have a minute?
If you had the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that's forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that? A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Alright.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there's a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it's all gravy. All gravy? What does that mean?
Enough already!
There's no bomb.
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up. See? You'll see, all you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You're right.
However...
Then where did Nagito turn the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs were all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said some earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Darn.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. And Nagito's dead. Alright. Yep. This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Oh, it wants to investigate a lot here. Okay, cool. If the bombs are fake, this might be fake too, but I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Oh, okay, well. A huge supply of guns and other firearms and stuff into the truck bed. I found it. What did you find? Well, the truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's... Isn't it the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand? Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. So you just wanted an excuse to have an alibi, basically. Oh, another truck? When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty, nothing here. When I first came here, there was nothing in the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? Is it possible that he thought that they were the real thing? No, never mind. He said as much as in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did that, what he did, to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito really do that only to expose the traitor? Maybe there's a different motive behind his actions. That's not good. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just I thought it was exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of those spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. The Spear of Gunyear, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, well, they would have killed him with a knife, so it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing on it, would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's hard to wield. But still, they chose a spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before, as if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. We need to investigate that place. We need to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Alright. Now I'll walk for like 10,000 years. Oh no, what is this?
What's this?
Oh my, you wanna go inside Nagito's room too?
Hajime.
Hajime.
What are you gonna
I was
do?
just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs to use it for the class trial. She begged me to do it. Why? I doubt she was doing that. I didn't do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Didn't do it. It's sweeter because it's made out of black beans. Well, you don't have the time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the door.
Fine, fine.
Fine, fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose. Bye-bye.
See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why is the door open with a spell like that? Maybe the cottage key is computerized. More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. So Nagito was living here. That was his thinking inside this room. He was feeling as he spent his days in here. Can't even imagine. Wanting to see the absolute hope becoming despair so he could act in as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. You know what might also be hidden here? Sure enough.
No.
And now suddenly we're back up to 210. Obviously, this is a kind of a big red flag. A fancy-looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be? Can you let me know if you found my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this thing is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. Might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If it wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. Alright then, I turned back to the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside there was a notebook. This is it? Why is this notebook inside the treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that looked like chicken scratches. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand stopped suddenly on an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Don't look at my notebook. Well, from out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
Won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Since I was close. If I had come in here later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you're a little too late. Oh, if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief. Betrayal. I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey.
And, hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary where all of my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar. You always show up out of nowhere. Monami, that's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B. Nope, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too. Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey!
So, that's what this is all about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. I don't know what you're getting so serious, but this is what Monokuma said true. Huh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it? Excuse me. You could just say you did it if you're trying to cover for somebody. Hold on. She totally ran away again. The same pattern as usual. It looks like it's a waste of time to get answers from her. But still, I really want to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better to ask her if I didn't. Monami's notebook has been added. There's a lot of books strange here. Did Nagito bring this from the library? And this is the book. There's a bunch of random crap stuff on the shelves. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. There's a refrigerator. Nice, my cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder what he got from it. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go through the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked to Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Monokuma's special poison. Ooh, what? There really wasn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. Could be for some cold drinks, but it doesn't look like he stocked very much. The bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder. It says right on the bottle. It says poison. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Yeah, exactly. Hey, this is... Yeah, it looks like it's poison. Poison? It looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it a little more detail. But be careful with the bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began to read the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its validity whatever. It's low. This liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Oh, okay. It's a gaseous state. In its gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to oh, wow. Okay. Dang. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cold place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. This sure does seem like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But why did Nagito get something, or where did he get something like this?
Well?
The medical thing on the second island? That question could apply to the bombs he used in the hotel too. Apply to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right? He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just think about it, scares me.
Hey, hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb that he took with him at the lobby. But what about his poison?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning, or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder if there's still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet. Another trap.
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died, and that if that actually exists, it'd be real bad. If it could potentially kill everyone on the island. Everyone on the island. What? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Monokuma's special poison added. Wait, the window? Basically, I was like my cottage. There's nothing in this window that really catches my eye. Guess just chalk to Chiaki again. Our time for investigating this thing is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, or we should try examining some other areas first. There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to the books, there's a bunch of... Okay. It might take time for us to thoroughly investigate that stuff.
Hey, hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. Like what? Like the box again? Defense-looking treasure box. Yeah, yep, okay. Yeah, okay. That's weird. The bed? The bed that comes with the cottage, it looks like the one in my room, but...
Hey, hey.
There's something hidden under his bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and there's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this? Looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. When he was hiding under his bed, why did Nagito use this stuff for? Gas mask and gloves.
Hajime.
Is there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked in the bed once again and started looking around where I found the supermarket bag. A small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum. Round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. You're saying, but it doesn't mean this was just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that. Blue aluminum. Alright. Still can't leave then, right? Yeah, but you won't let me investigate the bookshelf really at all either. The genres and types of items are so random I can never make sense of them whatsoever.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this, so what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. Doesn't mean we should ignore it though. I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. What? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here. Well, it might be true, but... So, I'll leave the shelf to you. Maybe I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sat and walked over to the shelf. One by one, I started moving various books and items, examining each one. But as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there's any clues here. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This, yep, and that's when I got the seal. It had and everything. Yep. How wrong were you? Nagito said this contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said that I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file and held my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. This is really the only information? Then why? Why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there's information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuko, Akane, and Sonia, and everyone who died, from pages and information about them too. The file contained information of all 16 of us. Only my information, my butt. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of this might be a lie too. I turned to the pages containing my information and began reading through the content. Wow, it got dark. Can I even be seen on the camera anymore? Yeah, I can be seen, but man, it got dark. My height, my weight, so forth, but there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There was no denying it. I confirmed that my true was a reserve course student from the reserve department. That's the only thing that isn't a lie. Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with the other ultimates?
Hey,
Hadri, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are here too. Nagito is lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, just basic information, but there should be profiles of all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Shiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right.
You're right, my profile is really...
in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy.
True.
If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on. What happened? I just noticed something right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya.
Byakuya Tagami. Broyakuya Brogami.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Oh, great.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, do you think it might be a traitor? No, it's not because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hosting Academy, right? For some reason, like him, to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all
How should I put this?
riled
You
up.
guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing this on one person's cheap speculations. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. I suddenly came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On the page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? That's that Byakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent prodigy, Byakuya Togami. A fake? The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though, I'm not jealous of that at all. Okay. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
So
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us this whole time.
Still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Well, having a talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you attain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether or not you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that one time? I can't talk about it in my past, I suspect. Yep, that's when he was doing that. And based on the context, if I had to guess,
No,
maybe he was trying to
no.
complain that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hosting Academy, you should have known about the Ultimate Imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss. His Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I figured I wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course!
Well, obviously we wouldn't know. I made that profile so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey!
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in there.
Correct!
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't trust this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was the truth for Nagato too, right? Well, probably. Alright, Hope's Peak Academy file added. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait. Excuse me for a moment. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time.
That's
There
true.
is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
The last one?
I'll see you soon.
There's no way it's the last one. The last class trial. He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seems anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days. And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. The class trial for Nagato's murder, we're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagato.
But still,
Well, you don't have to worry too much. Huh?
right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if this is a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Alright, let's bounce. I wonder if we could have bought skills from somewhere. I guess not, but... There's Monokuma Rock. Everyone's here. Gang's all here.
right.
Looks like everyone's here. This is it? There shouldn't be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed.
Stupid fool.
So is it going to happen again? The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right? That Monokuma is said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial. We've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe it that so easily.
Of course
Why
not.
can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this says the one saying it, you know? That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial, I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what, even if I have to pull out all the stops. Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? The feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll get you up.
Stupid rabbit should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it, in order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight. What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book,
Wait.
but her eyes, she looks so determined. You can tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyways, make sure you turn off Mini Maru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial. Fine.
But still,
Somehow I understand what Monami is saying, I think. Anyways, let's get going to the last class trial. You're right, we need to fight as much as we can, no matter what hopelessness truth waits us in the end. Alright, open up. Roar. I always do that. I have to do that. It's tradition now, and it's probably the last time. So 4 for 4. We didn't get to do it for the 4th one, though, because the thing just came up through the thing. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock. Oh, it's so much more empty than before. This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about those things after we finish.
you're right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survive need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. The bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope or the light of despair? Ooh, boy. Well, then now that Chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough. Just start already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it. This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Sure is. If you gotta show some enthusiasm, and make sure to give it your all.
Alright!
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end. Now then, let's get this started. This last class trial. Show me some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to the Monokuma file, this is the last class trial. The curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like of his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope would never lose to despair. And he even became a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. I have no idea at all who did it, but... Oh, dang. There's no way we can end this without knowing. We'll be consumed by despair. Dang, just you left on that one. That's why we have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, building with hope and despair, the last one has begun. We just save progress. Yeah. Possibly go into the last class trial. That's where we're going to actually end the episode. So again, thank you for watching the episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification, because that's the actual thing that lets people know what's going on. But I don't know which video will be next. We're just going to have to wait and see. Well, I mean, I guess I do know for once. It's possibly the last class trials, but we're still going to have to wait and see for it. So until it's time, take care, and enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching. Ooh, buckle up.